What up? We are live. JohnnyKpicks, Mr. Pay-Per-View changed it on me. I wanted to say Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets. We got Mr. Pay-Per-View from Blood Money MMA Bets, and we are here to have fun, break down UFC 291 with everybody, give you our bets. Here are some of your bets too, and answer any questions, all that good stuff. Mr. Pay-Per-View, how you feeling this weekend?
Pay-per-view time, baby. I'm feeling good. Coming off another winning week. What was that? That was 3 in a row or 3 in a row. I believe I've won 8 out of 9. Yeah, I've won 8 out of 9.
I don't even remember.
Right. The only week I lost was when I played Bonfim and freaking Guram. But
did you play Bonfim this week?
It's a possibility.
I like your style. I did too.
I got one more bet left, and there might be
this is the better one
on there.
This is the better one.
He better be. But no, man, yeah, I'm feeling good, dude. Coming off some winning weeks, and I love this card. I love this card. I got I had 4 of my 5 bets in like last week, so be some freaking killed line movement this week. Patreon was eating. So
nice.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the swing. Get this week over. UFC Nashville next week will be live, so pretty hyped up, man.
Can't wait for that too. Yeah, last week I got in the green, 1.5 units plus. Nice. Should have been more. But we're not going to talk about that.
I know, dude. That's
it's so bad because it would have been a fantastic night.
Yeah.
Grant got the win like he should have. 29, 28, 30, 27, whatever you want to give him. Yeah. One of those.
Whatever you want to give him. Dude, I won 3.75 units and I would have won 8.75 units, which just has a ring to it, you know?
I know. I would have had over 4, like a little over 4 units, one instead of 1.5. So it's like
big difference.
It is, but I mean, it's still green. I'm not going to complain too much, but I'm going to go plain.
You better.
Still.
You should.
I'm tired of this.
You're
I was confident on that underdog too. I'm like, I'm butting it. Let's go.
Yeah.
But hey, we got 291 here. I got 4 bets. No, I got 5 bets at the moment. I'm still looking at a couple that I'm like waiting on the line, still debating. But I usually get 6 or 7 bets in at least. I'll have 1 or 2 more.
Dude, I could have like 7 to 9 bets on this that I freaking love. Like I would. It's like I even asked Baby Blood. I go, am I getting cocky? I go, I want to get 7 bets in on this fight, on this card, because I really do like a lot of spots here. But
what'd she say?
I think she said 7 at first, and I'm like, you sure? I've been winning. She goes, all right, do 5. So I think,
Let's go through the chat, see who's in here. What's up, Derek? He's in the house. Appreciate you coming out as always. This is going to be an exciting card with the potential for a lot of finishes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Elevation. There's a lot of good fights, a lot of bangers, a lot of guys, a lot of finishers in every fight. So I think there's going to be like maybe 3 decisions. I think I could only see like 3 decisions. Crazy. We got Shady in the house. What's up, Shady? Appreciate the emojis. Up, and you always come in every week. We got Ryan Jordan. What's up, Ryan? So what's up, y'all? Killer Card, Blood, and Johnny. Best show on YouTube. We appreciate that. And we also appreciate you coming on every week. We know the people that come every week. Just so you guys know, we don't want to shortchange anyone. We know we love new people too, but we always keep it real with the OGs every week. We know.
Hey, I like to hear that too, Ryan Jordan, because yeah, dude, this is we try to make this the most interactive show on out of all the capper community. We got another show trying to steal a little bit of our thunder with their call-in and hangout tonight. They call it They literally call it like, I'm like, come to the hangout. You know what I mean? We'll do all this. And they literally call their show that. That shit petty.
I mean, we're doing something right. People are trying to do the same thing we are. So
that's pathetic.
We got Bias Bets. What's up, Bias Bets? Time to get the drinky poo. Time to get a drinky poo. Perfect. Yes. Cheers, buddy. Definitely check out Bias Bets on Twitter, YouTube as well. He does great bets and all that stuff with every UFC event. It's great.
I need Bias Bets to help me make some shirt ideas.
There you go.
I want to make
him up, Bias.
My girlfriend's supposed to help.
Or you hit up Bias. How about that? You hit up Bias.
I'll hit you up, Bias. I'll slide in your DMs.
What up, BC? Is that BC Dave, right? BC Dave? 916 Dave?
Is it?
Was that?
It looks different.
I don't know. It looks different, maybe. What's up, Dave? Appreciate you coming out, man. If you're BC Dave, what's up, man? We got 2 Dave. So
yeah. Okay. What's up, Dave?
What's up, St. John Art? What's up, man? He said, let's go. Yes, sir. We got fire emojis time 5. Yes. Appreciate you coming out as well.
Check out his art on Instagram too. John
yeah.
St. John art, dude. Great.
Definitely
art.
check out his Instagram page. Yes, he does
cool.
good stuff
Super
on there.
cool.
I looked at some and very cool. Very
Isn't
cool.
it? I think that stuff's cool.
The Black Lives Matter start time? Are you trying to say that we're a little late? No, I'm not. That's all I'm going to say there. I'm not going to go too far.
We was early today for us. I think we was like 7:37,
I know, right?
But this early for us, Shady. Still a little late though.
Carlo CJ UFC picks. What is up, my man? Fashionably late as usual. It's okay. We're usually late as well. Who's ready for the super stack card that we will all rightfully deserve? Yes, we do. I'm ready. It's gonna be fun. Looking forward to the main card, and there's some bangers on the prelims too. But I think that main card's pretty good. But definitely check out CJ UFC picks on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. He does breakdowns each and every week. If you do not know that already, check him out. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Got Any Action Effie from Any Action Sportscast. What's up, man? He said it's a good card to collect some units. Let's go.
It definitely is. Effie's been killing it too, dude.
Yes, he has. Definitely check out Any Action Sportscast on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, each and every week. UFC breakdowns again. We got a whole bunch of cappers coming in here, hanging out with us, and so we want to give them some props. And we got Bunny Hunter, who is an OG. Speaking of OGs, best live stream on YouTube. We appreciate you. Pray for our country as always, America.
Let's go, Bosa. Let's go.
Appreciate you, Bunny.
He's a friend of the show, dude. Since the
friend of the show
beginning. Almost everybody in here, dude. That's what's cool about it. Best chat.
Came to help the algorithm. I'm at the press conference. Oh yeah, he's at Salt Lake City. Any Action, Effie is. So he'll be at the UFC 291 as well. So definitely have fun there, bro. Hope you do something funny this time. Make sure you post it.
Yeah, dude. Post a bunch of them videos
like
you guys used to, man. You guys make awesome content when they're there. They go up, question people, do little giveaways and stuff. So do that, Effie. I want to see some of that stuff, brother.
It's fun. Yeah, the Grant decision was awful. Oh my god, it was so bad.
Terrible.
You watched our fight. Or watch along. We talked about the rest of the freaking fight.
Dude, I almost didn't even come on the damn companion. I was so happy setting shit up. I was literally taking the ticket in, like getting ready to come on here, have my shit set up, so happy. And then they called dude Marcos. I'm like, what? Like, even my girlfriend, she don't even watch fights, and that was like one of the only ones she watched. And she's like, yeah, your guy won. And at home, I feel like I'm getting started.
I know that's the weirdest thing about it, because in a close fight at home, the judges are usually notorious for going with their fighters. You're not going to give him that fight, even if, like, I don't want that to happen, but that's the time to do it if you're going to do it.
I factored that into my bet a little bit. I knew it was going to be a good tough close fight,
but I still thought he literally won 29-28.
Yeah,
and you have an argument to make 30-27.
The only other time, I mean. But I really didn't know if Matt Brown won, but in Ohio and Columbus on the split decision with Matt Brown and Barbarino, because that's Matt Brown's home city. You know what I'm saying? So
I was surprised that he didn't get the split there.
His kids
you know what I mean?
The cage ready to come in and all that stuff, dude. And then they call out Barbarino.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
We got New York City Robert. What's up, man? He said Semi and Bonfim parlay. I like it. I got that. The Lima straight money line. I like that too.
That's money.
Still want to add one more. Jan or Thompson? I would say Thompson.
Safer. Yeah.
Safer. Even though I don't have a bet on Thompson, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that line. I think it's going to drop just a touch.
I cannot believe it even dropping.
Yeah, no, I can't either. We'll get to that though. MPTV, what is up, my man? He said, what's up, fellas? Listening on low volume. Try not to get roughed up. Shout out to Baby Blood for healing up. There we go.
She's doing good.
Appreciate you as well. MPTV, always coming out. What's up, Kiwi? Sure all. What's up, man?
What up?
Appreciate you coming out as well.
Yep. Appreciate you.
Your mom bets. Ooh. Gonna be a fire pay-per-view. Tons of line movement beat, and let's kill them bookies. Yes, sir. Each and every week. That's what we're here for. We're gonna do it again. Wonder Boy, Polish Power, parlay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Just stick with Wonder Boy.
Add that Polish Power, baby. Let's get the odds.
King to Die. What's up, man? It's about time. Yes, sir. We are here. We're always a little late.
What'd you just say?
What you're talking about?
What'd you just call?
King Die?
King Eddie.
King Eddie.
King Eddie. What up? What up?
Dude, I only had a half a beer, man. I'm sorry. King Eddie.
I'm like,
what'd
you just
King Die.
God damn it.
Dude, I'm not even high.
This live resin vape pen keeps falling because of the laughing.
My bad, King Eddie. I'll remember that from next. Damn it.
Like, What the hell?
Appreciate you coming out, Eddie. I'm just going to say Eddie. There we go. So I'm not an idiot anymore. I think it's Mikey. What's up? Thompson's going down. Good luck, brothers.
Nobody named Michelle is beating Wonder Boy, man. Nobody, but appreciate you coming out, Chef Mikey. Me and him's have been going at it on the Discord. We usually get a good fight each week when we go at it, but appreciate you coming out, Mikey, as always.
I'm throwing money at this card, looking for maximum excitement. Oh yeah, you're gonna get some. Nope, not sure. Okay. You're not BC Dave. All right, I'll remember that. But you're Dave. Gotcha. People keep calling me him. I think it's the 926 that gets me because I'm thinking of the Tapology group. Is it 926 or
his is 926?
That's what it
is.
That's
916 Dave.
Yeah,
because Dave's just like BC Dave. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. What's up, Gabriel? Appreciate you always coming out, friend of the show. Low rolling last card, 11 out of 14 on $5 bets. There you go. Love it. I remember Johnny, you saying last week that someone's going to try to copy y'all because y'all interact with the chat in the challenge. Yeah,
but you don't got to call it. I mean, come on, man. Call it the hangout, dude. That's what I've been calling this on Twitter.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'll get it.
Your own stuff.
I ain't scared. What up, Jorge? He's in the house. Let's get it, boys. Appreciate you coming out as always. And what did I tell you about the MFN Slugger Not? Yeah. I was with you. I didn't bet it, but I was with you.
Yeah, he was. Dude, my dude was the better fighter. His chin.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But not hold up.
It's kind of like the whole like Yasmin Yawargi, you know what I mean? Better fighter than gets freaking rocked.
I still can't believe that. Shows that how much Gomez is a savage, though, because even Bruno Brazil's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, man.
Yeah, we were talking about the Bruno Brazil fight. Like, she looked better for sure. But when she's pushed back and people are like, you know, pushing her back, she's not good. She's very bad. She cannot fight off her back foot. She doesn't know what to do. But when she's pushing forward,
she hits hard, dude. She was cracking that guy, man, and I was surprised. I'm like, damn, she really can crack.
Yep. Dude, what up, Sean? He said, Johnny, appreciate you coming out, Sean, as always.
What up, Sean?
Cage My IQ. What's up, man? Say what's up, guys? Appreciate you coming out as well. Definitely check out Cage My IQ on all that good stuff. YouTube, Twitter, all of it.
Yes, my dude, Unity.
Unity, what is up? What's up, gentlemen? Is Cody getting tired of tasting the inside of a shoe yet? Getting spicy and up in here.
Man, taking
shots. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for one? Because I'm locked and loaded for one.
I'm ready for one tonight. I'm ready for a shoey tonight to beat Johnny in a shoey bet. I'm not on narcotics tonight, so I'll make the better judgment. He can sneak one in.
I got you that one, but
I might drink a twisted tea later, though, just for fun of it. Still got some.
This is a spicy stream. We got 30 people up in this. Let's go. We're about ready to start, boys. So we're just waiting for a little more to come in, and we're going through the chat, having fun. What do you mean? I'm on Michelle Heavy.
Ooh. You shouldn't be. You just shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm on the Wonder Boy train. I wouldn't say heavy on Wonder Boy, but I'm just like I'll talk about it more, but I'm like, whenever I pick Wonder Boy fights, I'm really not that great. The only one that I did really well on was the Bilal Wonder Boy fight. I had Bilal at a plus 200. I bet him too. Other than that, I'm off. That's the only one I hit, and I'm usually right or wrong whenever he wins or loses. So I just like him here in this one.
If it's going to be a striking match, Wonder Boy's going to win.
And
Michelle is not wrestling in altitude for 2-3 rounds.
If he does, I was gonna say if he does, it's only gonna be for one round tops.
He's not even a wrestler. you can't compare him to you can't even compare the dudes he's been fighting. Bro, he didn't finish Nico Price or fucking Andre Fialho, which everybody else in the UFC when they beat them dudes finish them. And this dude's gassing, they're getting beat up. It's crazy.
Fialho looked really good in that fight. Wasn't that his debut?
Yeah,
he looked on short notice.
Yeah, and that's what made people lose a lot of money on him on the fights afterwards because he thought he was great because he looked good against Michel Pereira. But that's the problem is Michel Pereira just isn't.
He got exposed eventually. I thought Fialho would do a little bit better than what he is now, but I think he's done.
Yeah.
196 is Sacramento. Nice. There we go. Now I know what it is.
I went to Cookie Store there when me and my buddy went out west last year. It was cool. Drove into Sacramento for a minute.
Jorge said he got a crazy 15-leg parlay going with picks from last week. 7 down 8 picks. There we go. $8 to win 3,400. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Good luck, man. Praying. I'll pray for you, man. All we gotta do.
Brian. Got to, man. That's nice. 3,400. Hope you hit it, bro.
Funny. They're not on now.
Tell them I said it. Did you freeze?
Did I? Am I good?
Jesus, Jack.
Oh, I am lagging a little bit. Am I good now?
You just like, now you're good. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I good now? Am I good now?
Well, when you say that, you got to keep moving though. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I was like,
no, you're good.
Yeah. Every once in a while I may like lag a bit because my freaking I got to figure out my internet in my room. Yeah. Robert said the other show sucks. They have 20 plus bets per card, lose more than half, and brag about their wins.
That's the only time.
Hey, you know Robert.
You know Robert on them other weeks.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what they're betting. They just say they win all the time. That's all I know.
This is the hangout. This is the motherfucking spot.
I'm down to bet a shoey on a bet. Okay.
Ooh,
love
dang.
It. We should do some we should do let's do an all around shoey bet.
No, we
can't really tell. Well, like whoever's on this fighter. And then whoever's on the other fighter, and if their fighter loses, then they should all do a shoey next week. But I know we can't see them do it, but we can,
We should do like a consensus shoey where like all of us are like, Bonfim's going to kick the shit out of Giles. And then like everybody in the chat.
Oh, I like that too.
And then all of a sudden, when Giles, we all just got to shoey that thing. Like, if everybody in the chat and we're all on somebody and that person loses, which usually about once a week, something like that could happen. We could,
True.
Something crazy like
that. Sean likes them twisted teas too, man.
That was the first one I had out of that boot last week. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. I'm gonna drink a raspberry one in a minute.
Ooh, get it. Should get like a peach one too.
I hate peaches. There's one in there. I got a variety pack.
Oh, okay. UFC went heavy with fight announcements today. What did they announce today? Oh, they did the Dan Ige, Mitchell. Who else did they? They did a couple more. Caceres and Giga. But then there was one more. I'll think of it, or you can tell me in the chat. There's one more.
Yeah.
Sip it right now, Cody. Or hey, why don't you sip that shit? My guilty pleasure is betting Bilal as an underdog. I think it's everyone's.
Been paying off too. That's
been paying off.
That's a good guilty pleasure right there.
11-year-old gap. Just saying, but we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Wonder Boy's up there on that Cannoneer level of 40-year-olds.
Age stat is undefeated. My boy Wonder Boy is just different. Yeah, we said that about Holly Holm too. At least I did, but now we know. You just don't know when that fighter is, and not even Holly Holmes. Like she just made a mistake. She really did, and I don't like. She's not. She made a bad,
it's not like
very
she came
bad
out
mistake.
But it's over.
Exactly. It's not like she's looked like trash. She just put her head in there, and she's got a long neck. If you look at her neck, it's kind of long, easy to wrap up. Made a mistake.
That sucked, dude.
Yeah. 5-fight win streak too for your underdog. Keep it rolling, boy. Keep it rolling, bro.
What, man?
What's up, May Robs?
Wonder Boy.
What's up, Cody? Johnny?
Heads off. What up, Mario?
Better late than never. Yeah, we're just getting started, man. We're always hanging out with the chat. We got 36 people in here now.
I believe real quick too. I'm probably owed some apologies from this chat. I believe they was calling me everything but my name last week when I picked Storlarenko. Everybody in the chat was talking about Molly gonna Molly Whopper.
Our chat would never call you a name.
Wasn't that? I was gonna do the shoey with Johnny.
They were talking bad about you about the Jiraiya bet.
Jiraiya.
They're like, no,
that was a way better
Iron
bet
Turtle's
than,
the way to go.
Bet than Molly McCann. That was about at least Duriev survived, put in a little fight. Everybody was like, Molly McCann's arms are too short. They can't get
I didn't say that.
Come on.
I was on the under. That hit.
That was a good.
I'm
bet.
Cool.
That was a good bet. That was easy.
Covered both bases.
Playing, but I was so happy when that hit.
Sean says Johnny and Cody an excellent combo. Well, thank you. We think we're a good combo as well. If I didn't think Cody was good, I would fucking just boot him. I'd fire him.
Fuck me.
That's the other one. What's up?
Pay-per-view.
What's up, Biebert? Fizzy of Gamrot. That's going to be an awesome fight. That's like the best one of the day that they think I couldn't even think of it. Shit.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming out, Biebert.
5 rounds too. That's good.
Yep. Ooh. I thought it was going to be 3, but okay. Oh, yeah. Barboza and Yusuf.
That's a good fight too.
Yeah, Yusuf. That's going to be a good one too.
I just watched Barboza versus Billy Q again earlier, doing tape study.
Yeah. Nashville,
baby.
Spoiler alert. Card. I like me some Billy Q in that
All
fight.
them Russians pulled out, but it's gonna be a good card.
Iron Turtle, good bet. See, he even knows. Yep. I didn't bet him though. I just picked him. I wish I would have. I was this close to doing it. I just didn't do it. I was a little scared, I'll be honest, but I did think he'd win. I gave you props for that pick. There you go. See, Cage My IQ said he gave you props. There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Jorge says best live show on YouTube. I appreciate that. We do appreciate that. Cody, you the man for that Stoli pick. There we go. See,
go ahead, quit, guys. Quit. Just quit.
Yeah, don't give him a big head.
Keep going.
One more before we get going. Been a fan of Blood Money for months now. I also bet the under on the Molly fight because I don't trust Molly. I don't either, but I think if she would have got out of the first round somehow, I think she would have pulled it off, but it didn't happen.
I appreciate that, B-Bert. I like the name too, B-Bert. As a ring to it.
All righty. Let me switch this up real quick and we will get started. Boom. First fight we got is going to be Miranda Maverick versus Priscilla Cachoeira. Cody, what do you like here and why? Real quick, Jenna Marie. Speaking of OGs, what's up, Jenna? She's in the house. Hey, Johnny. What's up, Cody? Appreciate you coming out, Jenna, as always. Yep. We just got started, so you came at the right time.
Missed all. What do you like? Missed all the ramblings.
Missed all our ramblings.
Yep. So this is going to be a good fight. Obviously, it's going to be a tale of two fights. You know, can Miranda Maverick get her grappling going, or can Priscilla Cachoeira keep it standing? Because Miranda Maverick, her striking is good, but it's not going to be good enough or powerful enough to stand with Cachoeira. She's just going to get backed up and eventually get bombed on. But of course, Cachoeira has terrible takedown defense, and that's part of her bombing because she comes up just swinging full force, and girls just duck under that and take her down, like Jillian Robertson, even what's her name, Maganzi?
Oh, Magaz.
Yeah, yeah. Why can't I say her last name, Maganzi?
You know what? I'm having a weird time thinking. I know who you're talking about.
Maganzi. What? All right,
Mazzani.
Yeah, that girl. You know, Tim Elliott's
too. Yeah, I know who you were talking about, but I for some reason I'm like, how do you say her last name? It's Mazzani. There's no G. Mazzani.
Yeah. So she's able to take Priscilla down too. Molly McCann was able to take her down. A lot of girls are able to take her down and hold her down. And as long as they don't gas out, they usually do a pretty good job of being able to hold her down for all 3 rounds and then stay safe on the feet long enough to take her down each round. Miranda Maverick should be able to do that. She didn't look good in her last fight against Jasmine Jazz Dervicious, but she's big, she's improving, and she just had a better wrestling game. But Maverick here, I believe that she's going to have the striking to be able to stay safe enough on the feet, and she should be able to land her takedowns pretty much with ease in this fight, like pretty easy. And her cardio has always been pretty good. She trains in Colorado. So I'm going to say that Miranda Maverick is able to get the takedowns in the first round, wear on Cachoeira, land the takedowns again in the second, and either get a first or a second round submission.
Right on. Yeah, I'm on the
I like the under. I was this close to betting that under. I really like it because it's either Maverick takes her down and holds her down all fight and gets that sub at some point, in my opinion, or Cachoeira keeps it standing. And at some point in the first, second round and gets a finish herself. So, but the thing that kept me away from it, because you got to weigh everything, is Miranda Maverick's never been finished, and 5 of her last 6 fights have gone to decision. So it's like, man, I really want, both girls to to finish and to be able to be finished when I'm betting them unders, or anybody's unders, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like Maverick here to win too. I know she's taking this fight on short notice, but she always trains at elevation, so I don't think the cardio is going to be too much of an issue. Cachoeira, though, this fight's at 125, and she's missed weight before. She's had a tough time on the scales, so I really want to see how she's going to look on the scales, because if she's overweight, I think her cardio is going to be even worse. So she really only has about 1 round to get it done, or she's going to gas out. And like you said, Maverick's going to have the better wrestling, the grappling, and literally anybody can out-grapple Cachoeira at this point. I think she can get an easy submission, like maybe a minute after she's taken down at least. But Cachoeira is always live for that knockout. She's got power, big puncher for the division, and she just pushes forward and she kind of goes crazy in a brawl. So maybe she can catch Maverick. Like you said, Maverick hasn't been looking great as of late. And she is a little hittable on the feet at times. So, and she's never been knocked out, but she hasn't really fought anybody that has power like Priscilla either. So we don't know what she's going to do here. So I love the under here. That's the bet I have at -110, the under 2.5. I think it just covers both bases. If Priscilla gets that first round knockout, And if she doesn't, I think Maverick's going to get that late first or second or even early third round submission because she can get the takedowns. If she gets like an opening for a takedown, she will get a takedown. Like Priscilla has no takedown defense and she does not know what to do at all when she's on her back or even how to get up or anything like that. So I think Maverick can get the rear naked choke or something like that, or maybe even ground and pound knockout, something like that when she gasses. So we'll see what happens. We got Nick Sisson. What's up, man? He said 36 watching, only 15 likes. Come on, y'all. Yeah, come on, guys.
You ain't lying, Nick.
I want like at least 30 likes. Come on, man. Come on, guys.
I know you like this.
Maverick look like fucking jacked in that Tapology picture. Yeah, she does.
Super jacked.
I mean, she's tough, but she's just
she's actually getting worse.
I know.
As her career goes.
It's so
like
weird.
She's getting like she looked good against Macy Barber, striking everything, and then like it's like her striking is getting worse. Maybe it's her camp changed, but like it seemed like these days, like almost like if her wrestling doesn't work out, then she's not going to win. But before it was like she had good striking and wrestling, but maybe she's just fighting lower level. So
true. This reminds me of Cachoeira versus Mazzania. AJ, what's up, AJ? He said, gonna miss today's show, but I hope there's one for Saturday. There is one Saturday. We have 2 special guests that are going to be amazing for Saturday. So definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Definitely 2 hours before we start or the fight start, we're going to have Mr. Plus Money and also the Jewish Better on our show on Cody's channel this week. So definitely check us out, Ben.
It's going to be a good show. We'll be on DFS by the Numbers show at 3:00. If you're looking for some real content on Saturday to break these fights down,
there you go. You got from 3 p.m. Eastern time all the way up to fights. There you go. We'll be on it. We'll be on somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be on DFS at 3 to 4, and then on ours from like 4:15 to
yeah. I'm just gonna jump right over to the freaking live stream if you want to hang out.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Priscilla has a chance with. Yeah, Priscilla has a chance with Miranda fighting on short notice and elevation. The only thing is, though, Miranda trains in elevation, so she's used to it. So we'll see, though. I mean,
how long ago, since you're already on Tapology, was it that she took that beating from Jasmine? Like, because you don't get right back in the training room right after that. So
a month
and 3 days, and she took a beating, so she probably didn't train for 2 weeks. Week or two, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna take off, and you're definitely not going back in and fight. That's a good point. So you're definitely not going right back into fight readiness. She got beat up a little bit in that fight. So
yeah, and something happened with her eye.
Yeah, she said
where she couldn't see, and she got punched. And
yeah, but
I'm just going with what I heard.
A takedown. You know what I'm saying?
True, she was like scared. She didn't really know what to do, and I mean. Maybe now, if it happens again, she's like, "Oh, my vision will come back. I don't give a shit."
She'll go for that eye too. She'll figure out what eye it is. Yeah, she will go for it. So
clearly, I mean, look at the Jillian fight.
So what do we think she had? Maybe was because this is short notice, so maybe like a week and a half of notice. So maybe she took a week and a half off, got back in for a week, stretching, getting back in the
I think the only reason why she took this fight is she thinks she has a clear advantage in some category, and that's
is she going to go hard? So she's going to come right out in the first round. She ain't going to bother standing. I don't think too long. She's down. Is she going to go for the gusto in the first round? And if she don't get that submission, is she going to come out tired, miss the first takedown, and then start getting beat up in the second?
I mean, it's not an awful plan because I think Priscilla is going to gas after the first round too.
I don't know. She usually has decent cardio though.
This is our elevation, and she barely can make 125. She's trouble.
Not on short. No, yeah. There's a lot of fact. That's what stay away.
I know. That's why I love the under.
Go with the under though. One of them's gassing and getting beat up.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go.
The under checks all boxes. It checks everything. Like everything I go around to, it's under. I got to go through my like little thing in my head, and it's like under. Everything is under.
Yeah.
I don't see how this fight goes to decision either way. I mean, the one person that will win is Maverick by decision, but like, what are the odds? Like, to me, like it's like least case scenario.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
For both bases. Mazzani took her down 3 times before gassing. Yeah, I mean, Priscilla's gonna be taken down easily. I can see Priscilla winning this one. If she can keep the fight on the feet early and just go for it, I think both, like you said, I think both girls are gonna go for it.
And they both go for it. They do.
Oh, my bad. So there we go. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Said dog or pass. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't throw Maverick in a parlay because I think it's too risky. If you want to bet Maverick, bet her inside the distance. You're going to get a better prop. or under.
Okay.
I don't like her money line. I think it's a little too juiced at the moment, and she's on short notice. And Maverick sub. I like that too. Cachoeira money line. Maverick as real as Shannon Ross. Shannon Ross has no chin though, and no striking defense.
Yeah, those facts.
Cage likes Maverick round 2 sub. I like that too. Don't trust neither of these broads, but picking purposes, give me Maverick by decision because Gucci sucks. I don't know about decision, man, but
suspect Carlos.
Gebert said, unless the fighter is a world beater, I don't think you should bet on women's MMA who are minus 300. I agree. Right. There has to be multiple ways to victory instead of like just decision or just like a finish, like our submission artist or whatever. If you're going to bet someone who's just a submission artist at minus 300, you're going to lose. I did it before. I learned my lesson. You're going to lose more times than you win. Now, if you get him at plus 250,
and watch him break that arm off, baby.
Yep. That's the way to do it.
Never happens too much, but
no. We got our guy Patrick from Addicted to Combat. What's up, man? He said, "What's up, players? Appreciate you coming out. Definitely check out Patty, Instagram, YouTube, the Twitters. Everywhere. What else is he on? TikTok. I heard that he's vice president of the John Jones fan club now with Sicky
and the homeowner association. He's everywhere. He's really out here. He's really out here. I'm just glad he's watching our show and not doing the other hangout call in.
Yeah, well, that show's in an hour, so.
God, he's nuts.
We got Dirty Reg in the house. What's up, Dirty? He said, line sucks, Maverick ekes by submission. I like it. You boys have any SHOEY bets for this big card?
Not yet. We'll get there.
I think we're going to have one, but we'll get there.
We'll see.
Cachoeira is not easy to sub. I think she's very easy to sub.
She survived with what's her name? Shevchenko for a little while and survived with Jillian until that last, 10 seconds. But
Jillian struggles to get takedowns. I mean, Maverick's a better wrestler for sure.
Yeah, but once you get it to the ground, once Jillian gets it to the ground, she's
gonna gas though.
Yeah,
Priscilla's gonna gas. Everyone's gonna gas this fight, this card. Everyone's gonna gas. Love it. We got Pick'em MMA in the house. What's up, Pick'em? He said, hey guys, definitely check out Pick'em MMA on Twitter, YouTube as well, or YouTube. Does great stuff too. Great bets on Twitter. I know that for sure.
Definitely appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, for sure. Priscilla KO'd Mazzani after being held down. Maverick definitely deserves to be the favorite here. I'm sprinkling a little on zombie. Okay,
there we go.
Way to do it.
Like it, Derek. What's the algorithm saying on the finishes this week, Derek? I seen it right before we got on here, but I did
too. I can't remember because there was a pretty decent amount of them.
Yep.
Hype for this card. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one, especially main event. This is Maverick's third fight since joining Team Elevation, so she better freaking do something.
She's digressing.
Yeah, Cachoeira got out of several Jillian sub attempts, and Jillian was on fire in that fight.
Yeah, it really was. I agree.
That's it. Yep. I agree with the under, at least better than minus 340. That's not confident. Yep. Yeah. I like it. Yep. Dogger pass, guys. Either way, the 290 press con just started live. Yeah, I'm sure people are watching that too. It's all good. Maverick trains at Elevation. Yep. So, I mean, she's still taking it on short notice. It's a month. And like Cody said, she probably only trained for 2 weeks tops.
Yeah. At like high level training where you're, training for a 3-round fight. I'm sure she's still in decent shape.
I think both these girls are going to go for it in the first round, and one of them is going to get it. Or if it gets to the second round, it's going to be a sloppy mess, and someone's not getting to the third round. Yeah. That's just what I think. I think Cachoeira is much tougher. Yeah, I would say so. Y'all see Cowboy Cerrone bark at Top G. It was funny. Yeah, I saw that stuff going on.
It's all because of that Adam 22 dude who's a turd ball. And he like egged it on because like that Top G was getting into it with him. And he's like, well, I heard you Cowboy Cerrone said you can't fight. And then he just like brought Cowboy Cerrone in. But that dude's this freaking turd. Oh, boy.
Maverick's getting worse. Like Northcutt, too much pressure, too young for the UFC. I might bet Priscilla a tad. It's not bad. I don't mind it.
By KO, go by KO.
By KO though, yeah.
I just don't.
Might as well go big or go home.
Yeah, I don't see her winning minutes, but I see her getting that KO if she does.
Goes decision because Maverick will win by decision. You said it, Johnny. I didn't say it. What about bet start round 3?
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
I think this fight's dangerous to do any of those time props unless you like the under.
Yeah, because I mean, Cachoeira could get subbed in the first round or knock out Maverick in the first round. Like,
yep, and that could happen in round 2 as well. Either one.
Yeah, Poirier. I'd be up there doing that too.
Yeah, he's crazy, but he's making money. So
for just $10, if you don't have $10, you're a bum. That's what we got to start doing.
FYI, the 2 or 3 opening fights was a decision. Just saying. Last card, you mean? No, last card.
I don't know.
I know the first fight ended. Oh, pay-per-view. Okay, maybe. I mean,
yeah, this one won't. Or wait, no. Yeah, if Maverick started it, I thought they moved Semelsberger to the first fight.
I think it was at first because I think my notes had him first, but then they moved it again. So it's like I was like, oh shit, I gotta find it. Patty says he has a stream he's got a stream at 10 o'clock Central Time, but I'm here to learn about Ultimate Fighting, so I know what to say.
Add the championship, bro.
Yes, definitely go to Patty's channel. Check out that live stream at 10 p.m. after this one. It's gonna be a great show. I know he's gonna have Wiz Bets on there, Couch Warrior, and there's one other person I can't remember, and I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth, and I know who it is, but I just can't think of it. Got one more person. Oh, Effie, that's who it is. Effie, hey.
Yeah, good to see my boy Effie out in these streets.
That's gonna be a good
shows. Yeah, that's awesome.
There you go. Let's see, Bobby Green repping Bloods for the press conference. Everything red. That's Bobby for you. Algorithm says Poirier, Gaethje, Jan, Pereira, and Luis de Lima all finish. I agree.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, because Blachowicz sub, KO, de Lima leg kick finish. I see it happening.
Yep. Alrighty.
This wasn't on there though,
huh?
Derek, this one wasn't on the finish one. This has to be on the finish.
Good. I didn't bet the under on this one though. I was too confident with something else.
Yeah.
Well, we got Matthew Semelsberger versus Uros Medic. I'll start this one off. I like Semelsberger here. Medic is coming up a weight class on short notice. He's normally a lightweight. He's gonna be a little bit smaller. Hasn't really fought the greatest competition or beat in the UFC. I think Semelsberger is tough. So Medic is going to have a tough time trying to get him out of there. Semelsberger is going to have the wrestling advantage if he wants to shoot for takedowns. And on the feet too, like Semelsberger has very good striking, like good 1-2s right down the middle. And Medic is more of a looping, like I don't want to say crazy man, but he's very aggressive and it's a lot of it's looping. So he can land the thing right down the middle. Is right straight is powerful. We've seen him get knockouts that way, but I know lately he's been going to decision, making some questionable fight IQ decisions. But I do think he can get Medic out of there. Like I said, short notice. He's going to be adding about 15 pounds. I'm like doing math in my head. So we don't know how his cardio is going to look either. And, Matthew is on a full camp here. So I like Semelsberger. I don't think Medic will be able to get him out of there. I think his only chance is going to be first round or bust. And Semelsberger used some wrestling, tires him out a little bit early on. I mean, it's Semelsberger's fight to lose. So give me Semelsberger. I'm going to say he does get him out of there like in the second or third round, though. And I have him in a money line parlay with somebody else coming up. What do you like, Cody?
Yeah, Matthew Semelsberger's probably my biggest favorite of this card. I bet him. I got him at -140. I put one of my biggest bets on him. 4.2 units doing 3. He's a giant welterweight, like semi the Jedi is a giant welterweight, right? And then Uros Medic, he's a skinnier lightweight. Like he's tall, he's big, he's tall, he's 6'1". They're the same height, but Semelsberger has 4 inches of reach. Like you've seen when Uros Medic even fought Jalen Turner at lightweight, you know what I mean? He was a lot skinnier and littler than even Jalen Turner, who's big and skinny at at lightweight. But like Uros Medic, he has good striking, he has good power in his left hand. He has like some good flying knees. He's pretty explosive. He's got 8 wins, 6 of them they're all finishes, and 6 of them are in the first round. So he's pretty finish dependent. He just got really, I mean, he's coming out of Alaska FC. That's where he fought most of his fights for like the Contender Series and all that. So that's a terrible look.
Red flag right there.
Yeah, he looked a little better against Omar Morales. He was a little bigger.
It
was like a little back and forth fight, but he's still dependent on the finish to pull away. Like he doesn't have really good grappling. And he's just like an explosive striker. But against Matthew Semelsberger, like Uros Medic is a finisher and he wants to finish you where he's going to, like, once you, like, he obviously looked like a great hammer and a bad nail because as soon as Jalen Turner started to put it on him, it looked like he looked for a way out. You know what I mean? So in this fight, like Semelsberger is one of the, I mean, he was finished early on in his career, like real early in his career, but he's one of the most durable dudes I've seen in the UFC because he's fought some of the tougher dudes at 170 that hit hard, like Chaos Williams and all these dudes. And he's never been knocked down in his whole career. He's gotten rocked, but he's never been knocked down. Like the dude's is super durable. So Uros Medic is used to just getting dudes out of there in the first round or he's going to crumble. And guess who he's not going to get out of there in the first round? Big, thick ass Matthew Semelsberger. So Semelsberger, he likes to line up that right hand and just put you out. You've seen him do it to Jake Matthews. He dropped him in every single round of that fight.
Twice, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. 3 times, yeah.
Yeah, he did it in every single round of that fight. Then he dropped Jeremiah Wells in 2 out of the 3 rounds in that fight. And luckily, like, or crazily, Jeremiah Wells is the strongest, weirdest grappler in the world, dude. He hung on for dear. I just watched that fight today, and he hung on for dear life, dude. And like his grip is so strong. But Semelsberger is a dog, dude. And he's not going to go out to Uros Medic. He's going to back him down. Medic might land some decent shots, but as soon as he takes one big shot from Semelsberger, dude, he's going to get folded. I guarantee it. So I like Semelsberger. I like him by first or second round TKO, and it's like kind of a mismatch for Medic because his way to win is by finish, man. And he is not finishing Semelsberger. Like I said, one of the toughest dudes. Like I've seen him take giant shots from people that like a ton of his tough opponents. And
they're all welterweights.
Yeah, big welterweights too. Some of the dudes he's getting hit by because he's walking forward, taking their shots. Like even Alex Morono hit him with some solid ass shots, dude, and still couldn't drop him. He hurt him, but he couldn't drop him. And like, I mean, I'm just not that high on Uros Medic. I'm really high on Semelsberger. Medic already showed like cardio or heart issues against Jalen Turner. He's coming up a weight class and short notice fighting in altitude, man. Give me Matt Semelsberger by TKO first or second round.
I agree. I like it all. That's why this is one of my most confident picks of the night. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's mine. When I seen that minus 140, I'm like, holy shit, I should have put.
Yeah, I wish I would have jumped on it a little earlier, but I got like minus 190 in a parlay. So it's okay.
And see, that's the thing is when he starts putting a beating on, like, because Wells had an out, you know what I mean? He could grapple. He's a high level Philadelphia Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but Medic don't have that option here. So if he starts getting hurt, he's not taking Semelsberger. Semelsberger, that's another thing. Semelsberger come out, throw some punches, and just take him down right off the bat and beat him up on the ground too. To be honest, like I feel like you could just grab Medic and just squeeze him, take him down, beat him up in the clinch, take him down, beat him up. So Medic's going to have to hit this dude with something crazy. And he does try some crazy stuff, but I feel like, dude, once he takes one good shot, Semelsberger hurts everybody he hits. Wells, everybody he hits, dude, they go down. Most of them can get back up, but I don't think a lightweight is.
Yep. Gage said, Semi the Jedi's debut at welterweight with Medic coming in on short notice. Is it his debut?
No,
he's always been at welterweight.
Yeah, he's always fights at welterweight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Medic has nice calf kicks, but Semi might just look to catch his kicks and drive him to the top guard. Yeah, it's true. Or even just a straight right down the middle.
Yeah.
But that's his money maker, is that straight right. It's down the pipe, and Medic just throws those looping attacks when he rushes in, and I see that's no bueno. No bueno. The doctor is gonna be operating on Medic, you mean?
this is that's a hot take, Carlos.
That is a hot take. I mean, hey, I've seen crazier things, I guess, but well, Dirty Reg, like, all right, hey, I get it. Somebody hits like a truck, got to make sure Medic don't get starched. That's the
Medic's getting starched, dude. Sorry, Dirty Reg, but I'm heavy on Semi. I'm heavy on the Semi.
I like Medic's skills against Semi better than Semi's recent opponents. Even interesting fight. I just think that you can debate that.
No Jeremiah, but like Jeremiah Wells. And,
I think Jeremiah Wells would
Morono,
be Rose Medic.
Chaos Williams. Who else has he been? Oh, Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews. That was a good win for him. I don't know. He's had some tough fights.
Alex Morono would be a tough fight for Medic. I'll be honest,
dude. Medic,
he's always tough.
Medic was like Medic and
I'll give you that.
Medic and Omar Morales were tooth and tooth. Like that was like Morales might have won the first round until Medic kind of hurt him right at the end of the first round, and then the second round
got him out of there.
Yeah, but the second round was even pretty close. Like Morales was doing all right in that fight. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I just think that it's just short notice, up a weight class fighting a dude that I don't think he can hurt some. Dude, Semelsberger's so durable.
I know. And I mean, even if he gets knocked down, he gets up again. You're never gonna keep him down.
Yeah. This guy.
Jedi is part of my most confident parlay. Jedi, Bonfim, and Green. Love it.
Yeah.
Good parlay.
I like that.
Wells would smoke Medic. Yep. I think so too.
Wells is tough.
Wells didn't beat Semi to me. Yeah, that was a weird fight. Weird and interesting fight.
Yeah, so weird because like
honestly, like it was one of those fights where I'm like, yeah, you can make an argument for both. Like nobody's
I just
wrong.
Watched it again.
It's not like tough. A Grant and Marcos fight. It's not like that fight. But
yeah, that's a good point, Dirty Roach.
Yeah, that could have.
And that's
like, that could have went either way.
So if Semi can beat Wells and take Wells punches and survive the jiu-jitsu, he's definitely gonna put that beating on Medic. I think.
No offense, but Alaska MMA is pretty bad. Gemini went down. That's the truth.
It's terrible.
That is the truth.
Yes,
put that on my headstone. I will. Matt loves to lose decisions. That's all I'm saying. Well, I don't think this fight's more than likely not.
Most of them, he's getting taken down. Like even Morono was able to.
Yeah, that's why he loses, because he gets taken down. Medic isn't going to take down anybody. He's a striker.
Yeah.
Wells, I thought clearly won. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that fight could literally go anyway because it was just a weird fight. Like, I don't know, just how the judges saw it. Like at the end, Wells did better in like some rounds, and then Matthew did good in the beginning of the rounds, and you're just like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
Chaos fight was a brawl. He just didn't have the combos to match Chaos. Chaos is weird too. He's one of those weird fighters where I just don't know. I don't know what he's about yet.
Seems to be getting worse too.
Somebody dropped Wells. Yeah, he did, but then Wells dropped. Didn't he drop Semelsberger once and then got some takedowns?
He just kept grappling. He grappled dude, Wells is so
he landed like a shit ton of ground and pound. Like it was crazy amount of ground and pound.
Good ground and pound. It was a good fight, man. I watched it again today, dude, and to be honest, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It was bad. It's just, I guess if you're a judge, it just depends because they both did damage every round.
Yep. Let's see. Let me get past this Wells stuff because we can go on.
Yeah.
All right, Wells. Let's see. Medic's first fight back from major hand surgery on his dominant hand. We will see. There you go. That's good information there.
Nice.
Medic is mentally weak. Semi will break him. Yep. I mean, we've seen it. We'll see if it happens again. Because when he's doing good, and he's in that flow state, you want to say, like, he's rocking. But when he's not doing good, he's getting rocked. He doesn't like it.
But he's only gotten the flow state against freaking
Alon Cruz.
And Morales. You know what I mean?
And Morales is
one
of the most low volume strikers.
On him though. Medic does have pretty decent striking. He does have these.
Yeah, I'm not crapping on him whatsoever.
He does have a decent flying knee. He's got some good body kicks and stuff. But this is a tough ask, man.
Surgery was about 5 months ago. Okay, Medic is coming in for that hospital bill money. You might need to pay it. Force is strong in this one. John Newquist. What is up, John Newquist? Appreciate the dono as always. Definitely check out John Newquist on Twitter. He puts out his UFC bets and who he likes, his picks, his predictions too. Yep. And a lot of them are really sharp. So definitely check him out and follow him on Twitter. Which fighter will gas in the first round? I think there's going to be a lot. I can name off
Eurosmetic.
2 or 3. I was going to say Flowers, I think, is going to gas in the first.
Yeah.
I think Medic. I think
Ribiero.
Priscilla can. Maybe Ribiero. This elevation is going to...
Hopefully not Bonfim.
No, he trains at elevation in Brazil. You're good.
Yeah, but it's his fighting style. Michelle Pereira, he'll be gassing. Vicenia Salvador, he'll be gassing.
Okay, I just heard Pereira. My bad.
Alex Pereira will be gassing.
No, he will not be gassing.
You see him against Izzy when Izzy started grappling that dude? That dude was breathing like the big old
round
giant
fight. He
is.
lasted all that stuff. It's all good. Don't get me started with it. Do you want to do this right now? We're not even there. We're not even there. Let's move on over. Appreciate you, John, for the dono as always, brother. Moving on up to the next one. Hey, we are not talking about this fight yet because we're gonna save that for the boys and girls. Next one here is gonna be CJ Vergara versus Vinicius Salvador. Ooh, I think it's your turn here. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this fight. I think it's going to be a good action-packed fight for these two dudes. CJ Vergara, he's got good body work, good knees in the clinch. He's got pretty good boxing. He's got a decent run game, as you've seen in his last fight when he gets spinning kicked in the head, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. He's got good offensive and he's got pretty good offensive and defensive wrestling, and he's got pretty good grappling, and he's got decent power in his hands. He works the body really well. He won his Contender Series fight with knees to the body, and then he hurt Kletzen Rodriguez to the body in the second round of their fight. Was able to land a takedown and beat him up really bad, and that's what really helped him steal that split decision. But he's got really good cardio, and that's something that's going to help him in this fight. Because Vinicius Salvador, this dude, he's aggressive, man. He's got 14 wins. He's finished all 14 of his wins, 13 KO, one submission, which is crazy for a flyweight. 125 dudes usually ain't doing that. But, man, this dude throws power in everything he does. He throws like 10 punch hook combinations with both hands, just throwing hook. Great power. He's pretty tough. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's not all that active off his back. He can be taken down, but he does throw with good power. I like him. He's aggressive, but he slows down on his fights a little bit, man. You've seen him slow down against Shannon Ross, even though, he hit him with everything but the kitchen sink. And I think that's what slowed him down a little bit because Shannon Ross stayed in there, but he was still able to get the finish, and he carries his power. He actually looked pretty good in the third round against Altamirano. Didn't look terrible, and Altamirano pushes a pretty good pace. But I think here in elevation, man, that's going to hurt this dude. Just his style, just throwing them big winging punches. It could look a lot like, even though it wasn't like at elevation, but I think it could look a lot like Bruno Silva did in San Diego against Mearshart, where it's just like so hot and stuff. And he's good like, point. That's what Silva does, is throw them big wild hooks, with power. And when you miss them things, dude, you get tired. And somehow Mearshart was making him miss everything, got him tired. So I'm thinking that Vergara, he's going to be able to survive that first round, mix in some grappling, start wearing on Salvador. And I actually think that Vergara can finish Salvador. I think he can finish him in that third round when Salvador gets tired, because Vergara's pretty good on the ground. He's got some good arm triangles and different stuff. So give me Vergara by third round or decision, but I really think the cardio and the pace these dudes fight at, and I almost kind of like the under, because both these guys, like I said, Vicinius has finished all of his 14 fights, and Vergara's finished 7 of his last 8 wins. So that's what leads me to think that Vergara is going to finish him in that third round or get the decision. And Vinicius has been finished in 3 of his 5 losses. So give me Vergara by finish, third round or decision.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm just on the other side here. I like Salvador here. I think he, like, just watching the last fight with Vergara and Lacerda, if somebody's coming at him, Vergara is just like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. And like, he leaves himself open for counters, he like everything. And this is what Salvador is going to do. Maybe not to the extent of Lacerda did, because Lacerda is a crazy man and he gasses out after 3 minutes. But Salvador has at least a round and a half in him of solid power in his hands, and he's going to push forward. He's going to come at you with awkward strikes, jumping attacks, looping combos, and like all use like a 10 punch combo, like you said. And I think that's going to get Vergara early on. I think that chin. I'm a little questionable with that, because Lacerda landed on that chin a couple times. He recovered after the first round, and I'm shocked to this day that Jason let that fight go on, because I swear Lacerda should have got him out of there, but it didn't happen for whatever reason. It helped me out, I'll tell you that. So give me Salvador though. I think I like his aggressiveness. I like his power. I think he's the more dangerous fighter in this fight. I'm not super high on Vergara's like wrestling. I know he can wrestle, but Salvador is not, he doesn't have amazing takedown defense, but I think it's good enough to stuff the majority of it. And I do think most of this fight will play out on the feet. And if that's the case, Give me Salvador here. Maybe a close this fight I could actually see going to decision. Both guys are super tough, and Vergara's not super dangerous. I would say Salvador is more dangerous, but Vergara's shown that he's tough. He can recover if he gets knocked down. He can get up again, all that good stuff. So give me Salvador as an underdog here. He's plus 125. I don't have a bet on him, though. I'm not that confident. I just think he can potentially get it done. So I'll throw an underdog in this one. We got Bunny saying,
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, money's coming in on Salvador. He was at plus like 150 or 145, and he's at plus 120 now. So people are thinking the same thing. I mean, we just talked about it. Vergara could potentially only have one win in the UFC. Like the Clayton fight, be it close, I think he lost, and he could have got finished in that first round if Jason stopped it, and he didn't. And then he got the finish because Lacerda can't fight more than 4 minutes. So
I really on my top 10 bets, I put this as my 10th most confident bet was the under 2.5 in this fight. Because like I said, Vicinius finished all of his wins. CJ's finished 7 of his last 8. So either Vicinius catches him early with his style, or he gasses out and I think gets finished up there in altitude.
This is one of those sneaky fights that I think could go to decision that we don't think about, and I think this one could. I'm not saying it will. I have Salvador like first or second round knockout, but I think this could be one of those fights though.
You got him winning by decision, you said?
No, I said I think Salvador wins by first or second round knockout. Okay. Yeah. I think this fight could be one of those fights where we all think the under, and it could be the one that goes over. You know what I mean? One of those weird ones that everyone's on the under, but it goes over.
Don't put that bad juju on that, Johnny.
Do you have a bet?
No, but I told my people to bet the under 2.5.
I think the under hits, but I'm just my gut. There's something that's like that could happen. Just throw it out there. That's why I didn't bet it. That's beer. It's the beer gurgling. What's up, Ryan W? So coincidentally, landing on the live stream. Woohoo! I found both of you on Twitter.
That's awesome.
Great content, both of you. Appreciate you coming out and finding us and following us. Awesome. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, Ryan, that's
Definitely
awesome.
Definitely hope you stick around and come out more. We're here every Thursday and Saturdays before the fight. So
come here, hang out with the best chat in the game. Everybody's going to talk with you. Everybody's cool in here except Carlos a little bit. He's a little wish-washy, but just come in here, hang out, man. You'll have a great time, and we're going to shout you out. This is the most interactive show with the community in the game. And that's what we do. Other people's going to
I dare you to find a better one.
This is the one. We're here for you.
Carlos, I gotta go with my guy. Gotta go with my guy CJ. I wonder why CJ. Vergara, and I got him in one of my parlays. Just gotta have full braids, and I know I'll win.
Bro, I didn't see them comments. All I seen was Dale's thing, dude. That is hilarious.
I'll get.
Dude, I just put two
Snerious.
Together.
What's up, man? It's a good evening, gents. Appreciate you coming out, Snerious, as always.
Snerious.
Vinicius has no striking defense. Yeah, neither does Vergara, though. I'll tell you that. Both guys, punch list MMA. Dude, Dale in the house. What is up? Hope you're feeling better, bro. The rule of thumb for life: never trust a dude who has initials,
especially not a CJ Vergara. CJ
UFC picks, all that stuff.
No shade. That's a good one.
Yeah, good. Chris, be James. Don't be CJ. Grow up here.
Chat's going to getting it in tonight.
CD Chris the Crusader. What's up? He said Dillashaw on suicidal watch. TJ. There you go. Vergara got mule kicked up the side of his head by the Brazilian fade.
Like the Brazilian fade. That's hilarious.
Timothy Dillashaw.
Is it? Yeah.
What's your first name?
Tim Dillashaw. Yep, the snake.
Jumbo Loco. What's up, Jumbo? He said, hey, guys, sorry I'm late. Work is a biatch. Now I'm high at Salt Lake City and ready for the rest of the show. Appreciate you coming out. Jumbo is always one of the good guys in here.
One
Dale,
of the dudes. Appreciate you coming out, Jumbo.
Cooler if you did a show. We're going to get Dale on this show.
Yeah, dude. We love having Dale on. Dale's been sick, so he hasn't done a show on his page for like a week and a half or something.
Yeah. Now. So I said, I hope you feel better with everything going on, all that good stuff. Cody just a hater.
No hate, man. No hate here, man.
We haters.
Picks. I love CJ UFC picks.
I'm a hater. I'll hate all day. Hate.
Yeah, Johnny, he be on a haterade. That's what he ain't drinking Miller like.
Every time I'm like, in the chat with Cody, I'm always like, this mother.
Then the next day, he's like, man, I guess you was right, man.
Guess you're right. Salvador has a big chance here. Ross was short like CJ, and Salvador teed off on. Man, fuck y'all.
Carlos, I'm out of here, man. I'm gone.
Unders the way to go, guys. People will focus on the unders for the main card fights, but this is the one that hits. Okay. I can see it.
B-Bert. Let's go.
I'm like the opposite. I think this is the one that goes over and all the other ones go under.
Don't be that kid.
Well, it's all good.
Nobody likes that.
Matt DeRosa, what's up, Matt? Appreciate you coming out. Let's go. The MF and bread. Let's get it.
Let's get the bread. What's up, Matt?
So, man, appreciate you coming out, man. All right, we got the next one's gonna be Jake Matthews versus Darius Flowers. Speaking of one, I do not think that's gonna go the distance. This one, I like Jake Matthews here. I know he didn't look great in his last fight against Matthew Semelsberger. He got dropped in every one of his rounds, which was so weird because like he looked like a world beater against Fialho, and then
Fialho's terrible.
Maybe that's what it was. So. Yeah, Jake Matthews is a good wrestler, a good grappler. He's not really known for his striking, and he looked great against Fialho with his striking. But I think he's going to have a clear advantage here, and that's going to be cardio, durability, and wrestling and grappling. I think he can get it done. Darius is explosive. He has good power in his hands. He's a little wild though on the feet. He does have some wrestling he can use, but mainly he's going to be a striker. And he's on super short notice. Like I'm talking super short notice, like less than a week. Like. That's it. So I don't think Darius is going to have the cardio. He's going to be one round or bust. Jake's very hard to get out of there via knockout. So I don't think Flowers is going to be able to submit him or anything like that early on. I think maybe Jake survives and weathers the storm, gets some wrestling going early, gets a takedown, and then he's going to basically, I think, have his way with him in rounds 2 and 3 because the elevation is going to kick in, boys. And I think Matthews will be okay. So give me Matthews to win this one. I got him in a parlay. I know the line came down a little bit when I got him, but it's nothing super crazy. You can still get him at minus 240, 250. I think it's a solid parlay piece still, but you just have to worry about Flowers landing a weird knockout in the first round because he is very powerful and he is explosive in the first round. But I think that's about it. What do you think?
Yo, you see that these dudes are only like 6 days apart in age.
Oh, that's weird. There's another fight where it's like that too. They're like a couple days off or something. Poirier, I think in this card,
Gaethje and them's pretty close too. But that's like 6 days for these dudes, and that dude looks like he's 39. Matthews looks like he's like 30.
He does look like he's 39.
So yeah, man, I like Matthews' game. He's well rounded. He's grown up in the UFC. He started fighting the UFC when he was like 20 years old. He's getting better. His striking's getting better. You've seen against Fialho. His striking looked good against Semelsberger too. It's just that he was getting cracked at the beginning of every single round. Like he got dropped within the first minute of every single round. And then the second round, when he was really doing good, he got dropped with like 30 seconds left in the round. So, and it was still a pretty close fight, even with him getting dropped. But his striking's improved. He's got good boxing. He's got decent leg kicks. He's got pretty good wrestling. He's got really good jiu-jitsu. Darius Flowers, this dude, he's got good boxing. He's not throwing too many kicks, but he does have good boxing. He's got fast hands. He can throw in power. When he wrestles, he's doing like power slams. You even seen on the Contender Series when he slammed that dude and landed on top of him, like hurt his shoulder or whatever. But he does that, man. He does some really, really powerful, really explosive stuff with takedowns, with his punches and all that. And then he slows down, and either he gets you out of there in that first round and a half, or he slows down and he gets finished himself in that second or third round. Let's see, what is it? But all right, so Flowers has 4 sub losses, so I'm picking Matthews by sub. He's got more sub wins. Matthews only has 1 KO win in the last 9 years. That's why, dude, I was really, really thinking about picking Baeza. I'm so pissed, dude. I did an 1.5-hour deep dive on Jake Matthews versus Miguel Baeza because I was looking at Miguel as a big underdog, and as long as he don't get knocked out, he's usually winning every fight he's in. And Jake Matthews' only knockout in the last 9 years was Andre Fialho, which is terrible. Fialho's terrible with no chin, which is saying a lot because Pereira could not knock him out. But Darius Flowers, like I said, man, either he's going to catch Jake Matthews with some big shots and knock him out in the first round, or Jake Matthews is going to take over an elevation against a dude that already gasses. And dude, Darius Flowers fought some low-level guys. Like, he's got some low-ass level experience. Jake Matthews is way better. You got Flowers on short notice. Like, this is a fight. Flowers
super short notice. Like that's not even. I can't even classify it as short notice. It's super short notice.
Right. And like this is a fight that Darius Flowers would get if he came into the UFC from his contender series, won like 3 fights, you build up to Jake Matthews. You really don't want to just come in here on short notice. But his way, even if he builds up to Jake Matthews, is still going to be the same way. He's going to have to catch this dude because he's not a better fighter, in my opinion. I don't think he catches Jake Matthews. I think Jake Matthews showed against Semelsberger, even if he gets caught, he can survive. And eventually he's going to get Darius Flowers' gassed butt on the ground. He's going to get him a submission. I'm calling second round. So
I like it. That's what I got. I got Matthews by submission as well. I think it's going to be second or third round. I don't think it's going to be first because I think Matthews will be a little bit safe. And I think he knows, like, if I can just survive, get a takedown, wear him out, push him up against the cage. At least he should. If he doesn't, I'm going to be mad. So, throwing it out there. Let's see what we got. What's everyone saying here? We got Biebert saying, this one is a clear under. I like the under here, too. So, no, it's all love. Always support, but put some respect on the CJ, the most underrated mind in the
league.
We always do. We always do. Flowers trained with Bilal Muhammad. Great shape.
That's a good point.
Okay.
That's a good point.
The super short notice, man. It's even if you're always training, you're not training for the elevation. Right fighter. And then the elevation is going to kick in. Every one of these fights, you have to remember, like, if he gasses, he's going to gas even more. Like, who's he fighting? Is he on short notice?
He gives up the submission, too, because, like, he's got 5 losses, 4 sub losses.
Yeah.
And Darius Flowers,
how many does Jake have? Like 10, 9?
Yeah, he's got way more subs than yeah. And the thing is Darius Flowers finished 9 of his last 10 wins. So this fight going under, looks really, really, really good. I don't know what the line is on it. I'm going back to the casino tomorrow, most likely, because I did some tape study today.
You bet that under with the Maverick fight. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's the line on it?
It's gonna hit. It's minus 110. Minus 110.
On this,
pick 'em
under 1.5.
Oh, on this one, no. Under 1.5, I think it's close to a pick 'em. Yes,
no, I want 2.5.
I'm talking the Maverick. Oh, 2.5. It's probably like minus 175, 180, 190.
That's still not bad, dude. This is hidden. What's Jake Matthews inside the distance?
Minus 125 ish.
Money Mayweather right there.
Yeah. So you have options in this fight. I'm just going with the safe one with Matthews money line.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Bunny's got Flowers KO sprinkle. Yeah, just sprinkle it first round. I think that's all he's got.
That's his path.
First round knockout. AJ's back in time. Appreciate you coming back.
Oh, AJ.
Flowers scares him against Jake. Jake showed no chin, but he showed recovery and durability. I mean, he did get cracked 3 times, but he didn't get out. Carlos likes Matthews all day by KO. Okay.
All right.
Maybe if he gasses and ground and pound. Clear under. Flowers has been stopped a lot, and the only way he can win is puncher's chance. I agree. Matthews can either KO him or sub him. No brainer under. Yep, I agree. Love Jake by arm triangle. I like it. We got Mushroom MMA in the house. What's up, Mushroom? With the pepper on his biscuits and gravy today. Woo!
Yeah, live resin shout out live resin for Mushroom.
That's an appropriate amount of pepper. Throwing that out there. If you don't know Mushroom, check him out on Twitter. He puts out great food pics. And he also does amazing UFC bets and picks too on YouTube. Check him out as well. Subscribe to the man. He supports everyone. He's an amazing guy. Fun to hang out with. We had him on our fight watch along earlier in the stream. So we're gonna have him on again if he wants to. Great guy. There we are. I like to think that I'm a sharp motherfucker, but I'm an all right motherfucker.
You know your shit. Mushroom.
What's up, Shafiq? Appreciate you coming out. What's good, my GGs? Joining in a bit late, but still, yeah, you didn't miss too much. There you go. Yeah, you didn't miss too much. Let's go, Mr. Pay-Per-View. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate you coming out, as always. Effie said, feel like Jake Moneyline should be wider on this. I did too. I thought he was going to be like minus 350 or higher. I saw it at minus 260. That's where I got it. And I was like, I'll take it in a parlay. Sure, why not? Flowers striking defense is worse than Salvador, so there you go. Matthews is just so bad. Remove the leech win 5 years ago, and he's one of the worst resumes in UFC match history. Take him as such a heavy fave, even against a latecomer. I mean, I can. I don't think Flowers is that good.
They've been given. He's got the weirdest. He's been in the UFC so long and never fought. Like he fought like Kevin Lee. He's only got like a couple. I can't even believe he beat Jing Liang. I don't even know how that happened.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Like, this guy's had how many UFC fights? He's 28 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't, like, I always think of him being like in his 30s because he's fought like what, 10 or 11 times.
No,
it was all like
more than that. He's probably got 15
he started when he was like what, 21 or something?
19, 20 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time they go to Australia when he was a kid, he would fight there.
There you go. Matthew should be able to take it to the ground and get a submission win here if he's smart. That's the thing. If he's smart. We did not see it in his last fight against Semelsberger when he should have done it. But I don't trust him. Yeah, I get it. Flowers KO round 1 plus 800. I think that's worth a sprinkle.
Yeah, that's his path right there.
I will sprinkle Matthews by round 2 or 3 finish. I like that too. You could probably just do a full unit bet. I think that's gonna hit. Matthews on his 16th or so fight. Flowers on his first or second UFC fight. However you want to look at it, got to go with Matthews. Exactly. Yeah. I don't count Dana White Contender Series as UFC fights. He's making his debut.
Has Matthews ever been finished? I mean, he's been choked out. I know Kevin Lee choked him out. I know
he got knocked out once.
Who knocked him out?
I don't remember who it was. Let me look.
Was it Kevin Lee?
It might have been
James Vick, maybe.
Nope.
So he's just
Kevin Lee ground and pound in the first round, and that was in the Ultimate Fighter finale. It wasn't even in the UFC technically.
Oh yeah, that's a finale. That's like a fight night.
UFC.
It's not like
Ultimate Fighter finale.
Yeah, because it's not the Ultimate Fighter; it's the actual show where they fight. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so they'd have like a main event too. But it's weird because back in the day,
I mean, I see where you're.
They used to do them little cards back in the day, and the main events would only be 3 rounds. Like, dude, remember back in the day when like you would get a random in the middle of the week Wednesday night card? Like, that would be freaking awesome. And then you get a Saturday card too. I don't think we couldn't handle them these days. We couldn't handle 2 cards.
Well, it's coming up soon. We're gonna have Dana White Contender Series soon on whatever night, so we're gonna have 2. I'm still gonna watch it.
I'm glad I'll get to watch the first couple, man, because I'm still out for my surgery, so I'll be out for a couple.
I think it starts I think it's the next week. It starts. Yeah. Shit,
that's awesome.
I'm gonna put at least 2 bets down. I'm gonna watch my guy Artem. He has those good breakdowns. I think Tyler does too. Dana White Contender Series.
We need a good Contender Series because boy, that freaking Ultimate Fighter is terrible. Whose idea was it to put fucking UFC vets against fucking low-level reach?
Yeah.
Weren't even like,
and those vets aren't really that bad.
No,
they're actually decent. I actually don't know why they're not in the UFC.
yeah. Like I mean, they got beat out in their time, but they still could have beat a lot. You know what I mean? Decent people in the UFC.
Yep. So. We got Mushroom asking Matthews. What do you think of Matthews' 3rd round or decision? It's gonna be dicey. I don't think this fight's going to decision.
No.
So I like the other bet that somebody had. Pick'em MMA said round 2 or 3 finish for Matthews. I think I would do 2 or 3 if you wanted to do
Matthews inside the distance
or inside the distance. There you go.
He could knock him out with what he did. He could come out here like wanting to do against Fiallo and knock him out, or he's like if he's smart, which I don't know if Matthews is, but
yeah.
AJ
thought Jake was going to be ranked or something with the Fiallo performance. He looked great, but there's a reason why he looked great. We found that out later on because Fiallo is not good.
Yeah, and then Pereira, people's like, Pereira is good. He barely beat Fiallo. Like that shit was super close on short notice.
Yep. No problem, Mushroom. Anytime, bro.
No problem. Mushroom.
Any shout out. Spike TV, baby.
Back in the day, Robert knows what's up.
Yep. Yeah. SK, what's up, SK? Geez, why Blood Money needs surgery?
Hernias, man. That's my second one, so.
I just need locks. You're gonna get locks here all day, toilet face. All day. In the face.
That's all we got.
Rad Katana versus Timur Valiev is a good one next week.
Legit. Yep. That's legit. Me and Baby Blood both did. I had one the week before her. I had one the Wednesday before her, and then she had one on Friday. So we kind of planned them that way so I could be home for hers, not have to be working and doing all kinds of stuff and help out. So, but we just both ended up being babies and having Stephanie take care of both of us. So worked out good.
All righty. We got 47 people in the chat. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't seen us yet or watched our show. We're here every Thursday, Saturdays. We're here every time before the fights, unless we're doing a fight companion or on someone else's show.
But so Thursday at 7 o'clock with the most interactive chat in the game, that's our show. You catch us here.
Boom.
Right here.
Love it. Next fight's going to be Roman Kopylov versus Claudio Ribiero. I'm going to go first here. I think the line's wide. I don't like it, but I do think Kopylov wins this fight. I think he can survive the first round. Claudio is very dangerous. He's very powerful, but he's not very technical as Roman is. I think Roman is the more technical of the strikers. Claudio does have wrestling that he could use, but that's only going to gas him out because Claudio's cardio isn't really that good, and we're at elevation. I know he's Brazilian, but I think it's going to play a part here a little bit still in this fight, at least. And we also seen Roman slow down in some fights too. I'll give him that as well. So that's why I said I don't trust this line whatsoever. I do think Roman wins this fight, whether it's going to be a knockout or a decision, crazy decision if it gets there. But give me Roman to win. I'll say second round knockout or third round knockout. I think he survives Claudio's craziness in the first round, and then he starts picking them apart, and then Claudio's is going to gas and have nothing left. And Roman will have just that extra cardio to get him out of there. No bets in this fight. I don't like it.
Yeah, I like Roman Kopylov, man. His striking is phenomenal. His jab, his southpaw striking is phenomenal, dude. His jab is crisp as hell. His straight left is crisp. His hands are super fast when he lets him go. He's got phenomenal leg kicks. Training in Dagestan, his wrestling's getting better. He's got pretty good wrestling anyways because he's fast. He's got really good movement. He's got some of the best feints you're going to see. Like, he's constantly feinting. Then he's got really good hips. That's why, like, Puna, he was even trying to Puna Soriano. I mean, he's not known for his wrestling, but he was a state champ in Hawaii. So he's got wrestling, and he tried to take Roman down a couple of times. So did Chirico, and his hips are fast, man. He uses a ton of movements and uses his hips and angles to get out of there. Duryev was able to grab his ankles and get him down and stuff. Duryev has pretty decent wrestling, though. Claudio Ribiero does not have, like, great wrestling, dude. Like, this is another thing, dude, where people are going to lose money because they watch somebody fight Joseph Holmes and beat Joseph Holmes, and they're going to go, oh shit, this dude's actually decent. He just didn't look good against Al-Hazak. No, he's not all that good, man. He just throws power punches, and if he can hit you with them power punches and them power kicks, he's going to beat you. He's not even a grappler by any means. He was just able to out-grapple a tired Joseph Holmes. Joseph Holmes is one of the worst fighters. Joseph Holmes lost to Jamie Pickett. That's all I got to say about that. Joseph Holmes lost to Jamie Pickett. So beating them dudes doesn't mean anything. Claudio Ribiero throws power leg kicks. He's got power in his hands, but he's just a wild striker. He slows down. He slows down in regular fights in regular arenas anywhere around the world. Roman Kopylov. So when Ribiero does throw these powerful leg kicks, when he's throwing them, Kopylov's going to be hitting him with straight shots right down the middle. He's just going to be jabbing his face off, right? And by the end of the first round, Kopylov's got really good striking. He's got really good striking defense. He even ate some big-ass shots against Puna and never even was rocked one time. And we've seen Puna hurt a lot of people. So I got Kopylov, man, just picking Ribiero apart. And by the second round, I got Ribiero coming out a little tired and just more hittable. And I got Kopylov. Like, Kopylov, he might look like he's going to slow down a little bit, even against Chirico, but him and Chirico were putting on a pretty good fight, but he still finished Chirico with a phenomenal combination in the third round. Like, he keeps that power, he keeps it going, and he's just a way better fighter than Claudio Ribiero. And if anybody I don't think Claudio is going to come out here and out wrestle this kid that trains in Dagestan and all that, when Ribeiro's like a Muay Thai striker. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's not a jiu-jitsu guy. He's from Brazil, but he's a striker. Give me Kopylov, man. I think Kopylov finishes this dude. I think Ribeiro's fought low-level guys. I think he's got cardio issues. I think he takes big, wide punches, and I think he's going to get hit with straight shots right down the pipe and eventually get beat up. Dude, Roman Kopylov looks so good against Puna Soriano with that jab, dude. I mean, he beat the shit out of Puna. Puna's a tough dude, man. So give me Kopylov here. I think he's getting better and better and better and improving, and he's going to beat up a brawler. You know what I mean?
I have to see it one more time. I can't fully trust Roman right now.
Who would you pick out of Soriano and Ribiero? Puna versus Claudio. After you've seen what Al-Hazak did to Ribiero.
I mean, if Puna doesn't get hurt, I will say
that's the thing, though, is that's the first time we ever seen Puna
gets hurt. Finished. He got hurt twice in one. I could think of two fights he got hurt, and he couldn't do anything. Puna.
He's only got finished one time.
No, he actually got injured in his fight. I think twice. like recent, like in some of his recent fights. So I'm thinking back to the time where like he was hurting a body or something, and like his leg was hurting or something. He got taken down a million times. I don't know.
I think Puna lights up Claudio, dude. Puna would light him up at Roman.
Yeah, I mean that would be a great fight because both guys are kind of brawlers and they go for it.
Yeah, Roman outclassed Puna. Like, dude made him.
Well, that's why I said I think Roman's the better striker technically for sure.
Right.
But Claudio has a chance to catch him early. Yeah. But
big cage favors Roman too.
I just wish it was a little. I don't agree with the line though. That's why I'm staying.
No, away. it was huge, but I still think Roman's that much.
I think he wins.
He's the way better fighter.
I agree. Like I can't bet this fight though.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not worth it to me. We got I'm just gonna say Espinoza. What's up, man? He said, "What's up, my people? Appreciate you coming out, Espinoza. As always."
What up, Jay?
He's hernia surgeries from carrying those money bags to the casino. There you go. Or from the casino, not to.
Other big O things too. But yeah, from.
Kopylov won me so fucking much money as a dog versus Soriano. I died in the hill for him, and I will die again. Round 2 KO. I love it.
There we go. I'm with you, AJ.
I'm with you too. I think he gets him done. Gets him out of there in round 2 or 3 for sure. Matthews inside the distance -125. Hedge a little bet decision +325 and get your inside the distance money bet back. There you go.
I like it.
I can't see that fight going to decision. Matthews. Line too wide, recency bias. I think this goes under again. I agree.
Yeah.
Set at 1.5 though. That's a tricky line. I like the under 2.5.
Yeah, because Kopylov can be a little lower output too. So if Claudio ain't pushing the pace, Kopylov might not be too either. So
true.
Plus, both of them know they both can slow down a little bit and they're at elevation. Yep. So this might be a slow
I know.
fight.
These 1.5 unders are scary, but the 2.5
fucking tough, dude.
All day for a lot of these.
I need 2 killers that are both coming out from the opening second. I need Paul Craig versus freaking like who.
Don't say Muniz because I hate that guy.
No, not that. No,
he's on my fade list forever. I hate him.
Yeah, man.
I'm so mad at him.
Shout out to freaking Paul Craig. Looked phenomenal.
I know he looked great.
Dude. Yeah.
Roman gets a tad flustered when getting hit. Ribiero is a poor man's Romero. He could land on him, but I'm taking Roman. Yep, I can see that.
Yeah.
Love fading Puna. Yep, it's a good one. Got to go with the Russian.
Boy, Shady. That should be your boy, Shady.
Kopy seems like the most confident favorite this week. Really? He's not even in my top 5 most confident favorite. I'll tell you that. I don't have a bet on him.
He might get up there to 5. I don't know. He might get to the 5.
I mean, I could tell you 3 right now. I like better. Yeah, we just talked about him. Well, 2 of them. Jake Matthews, Semelsberger. Would you take Maverick over Roman?
No, I don't trust Maverick. No.
Well, we haven't talked about a lot of them, so those are the only ones I could think of off the top of my head.
You guys like Bonfim.
Bonfim, another favorite, 100%. I think that's my Roman money line is solid here. Ugh, I just wish it was like, I don't know, just something about it just doesn't. I don't like it. Who is y'all's most confident fave this week? JK, Cody, and chat. Bonfim or Semelsberger. Those are my 2, and I put them in a parlay together. So I like both. Either one works for me. 1 and 2, 1A, 2B, or 1A, 1B.
My biggest bet a little bit has been with Semelsberger.
This feels like a buy low spot on Kopy. All right, everyone's on Kopy. Kopylov get this camp at the mountains with that same altitude there. Okay.
And Daggy out there in Dagestan.
Kopylov has lightning combos. Yes, he does. But does he have power to back it up?
That fucking
Claudio does.
Puna would say so. Puna would say so.
Kopylov made me come soft with that performance.
Hey, it was pretty flawless. Dude, AJ, when it's time for AJ to get busy, he throws on that Jake Matthews versus Fiallo, and then he's got the Kopylov versus fucking Puna behind it, dude, and just runs them two and blow it all over.
Fantastic. Let's see. We got Shady said Russian inside the distance -105 is the way to squeeze the juice down, or under 2.
I can't imagine what AJ does watching them Anderson Silva performances, like the ones against Forrest Griffin and them when he just did flawless.
Yep.
It was crazy.
The elevation favors Kopylov style as it opposed to Claudio's style. Claudio's actions are way too big. Yep.
True.
I agree.
Good point.
But I mean, Brazilians usually train at elevation, but I don't know exactly what gym he trains at, Claudio. So I don't know. Under
some
2.5
sea level though.
Well, it just depends on because some Brazilians don't train in Brazil,
right?
Like some train, so then you might train at negative sea level.
But yeah.
But if you're training in Brazil, more times than not, that is at elevation.
Some of it though, ain't some of it at sea level, like where the beaches are? Or no? I'm tripping.
I mean, no. I mean, if you're near the coast, yeah, but most of them aren't on the coast.
Up in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Antonia, baby.
Kopylov round 2 or 3 KO. I like that. AR Smith, appreciate you coming out, man. AR. I like that bet. I think that's how you attack this one too.
Our peeps, Jim and Amy.
What's up, James? Speaking of OGs, hey guys, James and Amy here joining you from work. Let's go, Alex Pereira and Justin Gaethje, and new BMF.
Okay, all right. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us, man.
Yep, appreciate it as always, man. Mushroom said over or under 1.5. That's a tricky one here.
I say over.
I would say over.
I say over because I don't think Ribiero gets him out of there. And Kopylov's meticulous. He don't come out just hitting you with haymakers. Like he's taking what you give him, throwing all them. Like I think them feints are going to throw Ribiero off, dude. His feints are freaking phenomenal.
He's going to be quicker with his strikes, but I mean, Claudio can crack some. Like you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I like
it's early though. It's only early.
Yeah.
But he slows down too much in the second round. We've seen him slow down in the first round too. So not at elevation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about because I don't know. It just is just a weird. Some of these fights to me are weird.
This is
Ice Viking, our guy. Yes. What's up? He said, "Hey, wasn't it Claudio Ribiero who had the witch doctor lady?" Yeah, they always go, "Hey," and then like they slap their hands or like they stomp or something. I don't know what they do. It's gonna be so annoying. I hate it.
At least you don't have to deal with a round and a half of it.
Just parlay the under 2.5 for this fight and the Matthews fight. Yeah, both under 2.5 for this fight. Good parlay right there. There it is. Semi, love it. Wonder Boy with the green might be solid. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Wonder Boy with green the green.
Green trunks.
Yeah, I like that. I like that parlay. I don't know. Victor, our guy. What is up, Victor?
Victor.
Hey, what's up, gangsters? Appreciate you coming out, Victor.
You're gonna be down in Nashville next weekend, right?
Yeah, Victor. If you're gonna be down there, let us know. I think he said that. Yeah, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought so.
Sweet. Yeah, there's gonna be about a handful of people I can think of that said they're gonna go.
I can't believe we're row 7. Row 7.
It's gonna be awesome. Just wish Umar was gonna be there.
All them. I wanted to see Tagir. I want to see all them mofos, man.
Dude, that fight I think is better. Hadley and Durden.
I think
that fight's better now.
Yeah, I'll take it better that way. Yeah, actually, that will be.
And then now it's Kyler Phillips and Barcelos. I think that fight's better.
No, I wanted to see.
Who's supposed to fight Kyler? Forgot.
Saeed Nurmagomedov. I'd like to see Saeed. He does some crazy shit. Barcelos just going to march forward.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind. But it's still a solid fight, though.
Yeah, no, it is. That's a solid replacement. It's not freaking Darius Flowers.
James said, we both thought Grant got badly robbed and Feely Wood fight was close. Agreed. Yeah. I did think Wood won, though. It was a very close fight. I think he won the third round, and I think he won the second round.
First round.
Okay. I can't remember which one he. Yeah, it was the first round because he got dropped early, and then he came back and dropped Feely, and I think he did a little bit more. The second round, I think that's when Wood got dropped again, right? I'm trying to remember because it was yeah. Until he lost that round. In the third round, I thought Wood did better. And Grant got robbed. Yep. We were kind of talking about that earlier. So we got Mr. Celebrity himself, Mr. 8K, Dev the Dude, MMA Jesus 420. He has 9 different names. That's why he's a celebrity. There he is. Check him out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. MMA Jesus 420. There it is. Great picks. Great bets. Mr. 8K. If you don't know who Mr. 8K is, you need to go back and watch, the MMA Hour, and you'll know who MMA Jesus is, Mr. 8K. Appreciate you coming out, Dev. Anthony W. Why Roman look like Chase Hooper's big bro and his Tapology big? He does. Yeah, they're very similar. It's like the evolved version of like a Pokemon. Chase Hooper to Roman Kopylov as the second transformation. Sorry, I'm late. Yep. All right, man. Hey, we're here all night. We go long. Roman via decision. Ooh. What do you think, Cody? Decision? Are you muted?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, there you go.
I think that this fight finishes, man. Especially at elevation.
I mean,
but I'll take the decision. I
worth
will.
A sprinkle.
Yeah, but I think
sprinkle it up.
I think at elevation, man. I think that Roman starts taking off on this dude in that
end of the elevation here. I just don't think there's going to be a lot of fights that go to decision. I'll be honest. I really don't. The pace is going to be crazy slow. There's only 12 fights for this card, and I bet you 9 of them finish.
Possibly.
I like the over as well, Cody. Kopylov plus 1.5. I like it.
Love it.
The most smoke hotness. There we go. Brianna, what's up, Brianna? My favorite is Wonder Boy, AJ. There we go.
AJ came in on his girl's phone. He said his phone died.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know.
Or no, I think he says that down here. I read it.
Oh, okay. On the girlfriend's phone, showing love since mine died. I appreciate it.
That's dude, right there. That's dedication, AJ. That's dedication. You're the man.
Yes, sir. All right. I'll get to these here. Let's go through some of these real quick. Let's see. 420. Dev likes Crawford. Crawford, I'm thinking that's boxing.
Yeah.
KO plus 250.
That's good. It's gonna be a good fight. It's the best fight in boxing for a while.
Effie likes Crawford to win by decision as well. My guys, motherfucking Cody.
He said TKO, right?
Where? Who?
Or Dev said TKO or KO. Yeah. Crawford
he did. KO. Crawford by TKO. My bad.
What's decision? I bet that's like plus. Or I wonder if it's plus. It's probably plus less for decision. It's probably plus like 120 or something.
Yep.
I haven't looked at no lines on that though, but I do like it.
Pokemon in that case, Kopylov. I choose you. Let's see. Roman as the last leg of the parlay and hedge. We got the Diaz Bros, Pettis Bros, Bonfim Bros, Usman Bros. What other bros are there?
You had the Lozon Bros. You had the Miller Bros. Dan Miller, Dan Lozon too. Joe Lozon and Dan Lozon. Yeah. What other siblings? Well,
soon to be the Walker. Johnny.
Oh, you have Shevchenko's. You have the Shevchenko's. 2 girls. I think. Oh, Gilbert Burns and his brother Herbert Burns.
Oh yeah, Burns. Yeah,
I could go all night. I'm sure there's more.
Oh yeah. Let's see. We got Tyler from 130 MMA. What's up, Tyler? He's fashionably late as always, but we always appreciate it, Tyler. Definitely check out Tyler on YouTube.
Yes.
On Twitter. Does great breakdowns each and every week. He takes you back to school and on the whiteboard. He goes at it, and you will learn just like you were at school in 2nd grade. It's great. I love it. I watch it every week.
Yes.
I learn a lot.
Tyler has a good show, man. He has an excellent show.
Let's see. All right. We're going to move up to the next one here. I'm just going to get to there. We got about 60 people in chat. Hey, if you didn't hit that like button yet, go ahead and hit that. It's really quick, easy, free. Always appreciate it. Helps the algorithms.
Stupid looking.
You can see the love.
Fucking hit it.
We got Derek Lewis versus Marcos Rogerio de Lima. I believe it's your turn, or it's my turn. I don't care.
This is gonna be a weird fight, dude. Because there's just a lot of weird stuff that could happen, and a lot of different ways this fight could go down. Derek Lewis, crazy power, obviously in both hands, does some weird flying knees. Decent offensive and defensive grappling, not really good. You know, he's like can get taken down, but he can explode back up. And just KO power in that right hand, man. That right uppercut, that overhand right is deadly. Rogerio de Lima, he's been looking more improved. Been training at ATT for a long time. His striking's good. He's got good Muay Thai striking, man. His leg kicks are deadly. 1 second. Man, somehow I got a cold in the middle of the summer. I took some Dayquil, and that's been holding up, but probably being in the hospital. But De Lima, powerful leg kicks, man. He's got powerful leg kicks, power in both hands. He's got
power wheels.
Yeah, he's got decent clinch up against the cage. He's got pretty good wrestling. I mean, like, it's not great, but it's not bad. He can get you with some body locks and little trip takedowns against the cage. He's not shooting doubles in on you or nothing. And he's got pretty good jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt. He's not good off his back. I'll tell you that. He's not that good off his back, but on top, he's got pretty good jiu-jitsu and just pretty powerful dude with powerful ground and pound. But he can take dudes down and lay and prey on them too. But in this fight, the way I got Marcos Rogerio de Lima, I bet him at -120. So I was able to, I bet like 3 units to win 2.5 units on him. I honestly didn't expect the line to take off the way it did. I thought he would be like maybe -160 by fight time or something. So -230. It's weird because like I've never hedged, but I feel like I could bet Derek Lewis at this point and just win some money because I bet De Lima at -120. You know what I mean? Derek Lewis is like +190 now. But I got De Lima winning. I think that he can stay safe. He's only been finished twice in his whole career, or I think he's only been KO'd one time in his whole career. Or maybe twice.
Lima, yeah, not too much. Let me look.
I think maybe one time. He's been subbed a lot, but as far as the TKO, it's once or twice. Once,
5 by submission.
Yeah, and I think I can't remember who the one was against, but it wasn't in the UFC. It was a long time ago. It was in like 2007 or 12 or some shit like that. Way back in the day.
Yeah,
you get. Actually, I think it's that one right there that just says loss in 2012, unless it was 2007. Does it go? Nope. So it was that one that just says loss. It doesn't actually tell you how he got finished. But so that's how long ago it was, about 12, 13 years.
Tapology doesn't even remember when he got finished by KO.
Yeah. So I think he can stay safe, even if he takes some big shots. I think he can absorb them, just like Blagoy and Alir Latifi and them guys were able to. And I think from there, man, I think his leg kicks are going to be the key to this because Derek Lewis does not block leg kicks and he doesn't take them well at all. Like he starts switching legs instantly, switching stances and stuff. And as long as Rogerio is coming from a great camp, he's going to have a great game plan. As long as he just works that leg, mixes in some clinch and just wears on Lewis, man, I think he can get the win. And then Lewis coming in, he's third. They're both 38, right? But Lewis coming in at 38 years old, he's 1-4 in his last 5. He knows he ain't going for a title no more. Like, how hard is he working out? Because this dude didn't take it fucking serious when he was in title contention. You know what I mean? So what kind of shape is he really in when he knows he ain't fighting for no titles no more? He's been getting embarrassed. I think my dude Effie made a post on Twitter where it said Derek Lewis only landed 4 significant strikes in his last 2 fights. So it just hasn't been looking good for him, and I just don't know where his work ethic, where his head's going to be at. So I'm going to take De Lima, man, who's got the momentum with him. He's got a good camp. He's been looking good, and I think that he can use them leg kicks, dude, and his durability to win this fight.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'll just add on to it. I like De Lima here. I think he wins this fight. I didn't get on the early bandwagon. I'm not going to bet him at -200, so I'll just probably watch this fight. But yeah, I think the leg kicks with De Lima is going to be huge here. I think De Lima, if he wants to wrestle, which I don't think he needs to, he'll be okay. And just not be stupid. Like, just, pick him apart, keep Lewis moving. Lewis is just going to wait patiently, and he's okay with losing a fight until he lands that little fury that he has, and then he's done. And we've seen him quit, like, lately in his fights. He's literally quit after that fury if you can't get him out of there. And De Lima's durable as hell on the feet. He's only been knocked out once, like you said. So I think De Lima gets him out of there. I like the under 1.5, under 1.5. I think that hits. I think one of these guys are going to get a knockout, or maybe even a sneaky club and sub like De Lima did against Arlovsky. That could happen, but I would probably say by knockout just to be safe. I don't even think Lewis has been submitted. Has he ever been submitted? Maybe once in his career. Like nothing.
I don't think he's been submitted.
Oh, twice. But it was. I don't even know who it was.
Yeah.
Like that's how.
Oh,
Daniel Cormier. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
And then someone real early on, or some Sean, no, Matt Mitrione, no, Mitrione, like freaking, that fight was crazy in the UFC. So was it his first fight ever?
Might have been.
Spivak.
Oh, Spivak. Oh. Why didn't I think of that? That was weird. I just watched that fight too. I didn't. Whatever. Anyways, I think Marcos will get this one done. I think Derek is done. To be honest, I think this it could potentially be his last fight. But I don't know. I just think the fight and the fire is gone, and Marcos still has it at 38. Lewis doesn't have it anymore. He quits if he's not looking like he's gonna win. He kind of quits and he's just done. He like just falls over and kind of just takes the little ground and pound knockout. And he's like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to be in here any longer. I tried my best, and hopefully I can get a ribbon.
No, he's going to be throwing fucking hammers to the end, but he's only going to throw about 20 of them things. But I honestly think that De Lima gets either he finishes him with leg kicks or this goes to decision. I honestly think that because
you think it goes over 1.5?
Yeah, because both of these dudes hit hard as shit, so they're both going to respect each other's power. Ain't neither one of these dudes going to go running at each other throwing crazy shit. So it's going to be like slow, like tit for tat kind of stuff. And I think it's going to be De Lima hitting a leg kick, moving back, and then like Lewis is going to be throwing some big punches. There's going to be some clinching and stuff, but I don't think that this is some big reckless heavyweight fight. And for the most part, like both these dudes are pretty durable. You know what I mean? Like Lewis, obviously Pavlovic got him, and then Sergey Spivak, but them are different styles. So I could see this being a slower paced heavyweight fight where De Lima, because I don't think De Lima takes him down and finishes him.
No, I don't think so either.
And then I don't really think De Lima like KOs Derek. But he could though, because De Lima comes out heavy like he did against Rothwell and all that. Yeah, but I think both these dudes know that, and they're going to fight a slower pace fight. To be honest, I think
one of them is going to go for it though. One of them is going to go for it, unless they literally throw like 10 punches in the first round.
Don't mean they get it though.
But I think one of these guys. I mean, they both slow down as the fight goes on. I would say Lewis does more so, but man, I don't know. I think this fight is not going to go to decision. How I see it. But like, I mean, there's a possibility. It's a heavyweight fight. Could be sloppy. Could be very low volume. Maybe they both are super safe.
They're going to be worried about each other's power. They're going to be worried about gassing both these dudes. And they both fight slow anyways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not really their style. Like De Lima would go watch fucking De Lima versus Maurice Green. That dude would take the boringest fight in the world win. Like he literally laid and prayed all 3 rounds against a dude he could have freaking worked over. But
yeah,
I think De Lima by decision is a sneaky play. And don't be taking my shit, because I'm probably gonna put that on best bets. Don't be taking my shit, Johnny. I know how you roll.
Taking your shit. I already told you. I got the under in this event, if anything. Shit. Is this Lewis's retirement fight? It's a good question. I think it could be. If he looks bad again and he quits in the first round, like he's been doing.
If he gets beat by leg kicks, I think he does. I think he'd be taking off his gloves instead of his shorts. You know. So.
Dev likes Lewis round 1 KO at 500 there. That's probably how he wins. Shafiq likes the over 1.5. Toilet fight ends in round 1, whatever. Okay. Derek Lewis by KO, give me the dog here. I have that feeling. I mean, it's worth a shot. He's always going to be live.
Dude's name's CJ though, so you got to take that now.
Good. Dale killed us.
That's the last one, CJ. I won't do it again. That was it.
Dave likes the over 1.5 as well. The Lima by leg kicks. My hand itches. Don't fade. Jesus. I got Lewis KO. The man just had a split with Waldo Costa. Waldo's not knocking out anybody though. That's the only thing with him. The Lima can knock out people still. Going with Lima by ground and pound KO. The Lima at -120 props on that, Cody. All right, I'm out, boys. 2-hour drive from Six Flags. Well, thanks for coming out, AJ. Always appreciate it, and appreciate your girlfriend or significant other letting us use her phone, or letting you, not us, use the phone.
We'll see. You know what he meant. You know the thing.
I know. It's the beers
right there, AJ.
I'm like, you know the 4 beers in now.
Appreciate you, AJ.
AR Smith said over 1.5. That's what Cody likes. I think it's gonna go under, but Lima not that good. -200 in this economy. Yeah, I'm not playing the money line. No way. Not now. But if you got that, like, a pick 'em, sure. Derek just seems too brittle lately. Doesn't appear to take shots very well. Yeah, I think he quits.
Yeah.
Drive safe. Topology is rough outside the major promotions before 2012. Sure Dog is a little better than Topology for old regional. Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
Did any of you cats ever visit MMA Playground page when it was going? No. I don't think I did. So. Doesn't ring a bell. I lost tons of picks when that website shut down. Fight to start round 2. Possibility. That's looking better than... I don't like the over 1.5 though, but I would maybe consider it. Feeling the go to decision play with Cody worth a stab. Okay. or at least over 2.5 at plus 300. What's fight to start round 3? I mean, no, I can't. Why am I even trying to do it?
You should, because logic's starting to creep in.
No, I don't know. It's elevation. The elevation always brings it back down. Leg kicks, yeah. Derek ain't even attempt to check anything or walk around.
And he shows you that, dude. I'll tell you this right now. Derek Lewis can't take a leg kick or a body kick. Bro, I've seen this dude quit from body kicks like 9 times, but then stay in the fight because he'd be like, oh, fuck, and want to quit. And then when they come at him, he'll throw like a big-ass punch, and then the people back up. And like he did it to Junior Dos Santos and almost knocked him out. But they'll back up and like reset, like, all right, he's still dangerous. But that dude can't get kicked in the stomach, man. He cannot.
We got Bosco, Albert Vergara in here. What's up, Bosco? He said, Johnny, can I watch the fights with you at your place? I'll bring the Bud Light. Don't even come over, bro. I appreciate the donation though, but if you're gonna bring Bud Light, you're staying outside. No, this is the Miller Lite house. It's how we roll here.
They ain't gonna be
just to be 500 feet from any school. You're crazy, Bosco. I appreciate the dono. All right, we're moving up to the next one here.
CJ. I got you.
Oh, we got Luke I. What's up, Luke? Appreciate you always coming out. Great play, Robert. I know you were in here earlier. What do you guys think of Semelsberger Bonfim parlay? Love it. Because guess who has that parlay? This guy.
Okay, I like it.
I'm in it. Minute to win it.
Preston Mock out there in Nashville next week. You going? You heading out there, Preston? We definitely have to get together, bro.
Yeah, man. Hit us up.
Everybody going to Nashville, hit us up so we can all get a group picture together, man.
Yeah. We met like what, 5 or 6 people at Bellator in Chicago. So
yeah, had a great time. And this would be a paper or a UFC. So probably some even more.
We got Litz up in here. What's up, Litz? Got Sandman locked in early. Can't wait for him to style and Rob. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do that early too because
I got it. Dude, I put in a 3-fight parlay for that. And you don't know, I'll never do it, but I feel like there's a couple nice spots in that card. I like to get a little juice sometimes too, man. I like to have a little fun.
You are juiced right now.
Yeah.
Next fight we got here is gonna be the featured fight. It's gonna be Trevin Giles versus Gabriel Bonfim. I think everyone's on the same page here. Did you start or did I? I think you did.
I started last time.
Going with Gabriel. He's the better Bonfim brother. He's the more dangerous guy. He's got the sicker grappling and the sicker submissions. He's got really good striking too, but he's more so a better grappler with submissions, club and subs all day. He's really good. Now, I will say Giles is solid. He's got good straights, one, twos, good boxing, good power, but that's about it. He can be hittable. He slows down in fights. He tries to wrestle. He doesn't have good takedowns. And I don't think he wants to get this fight to the mat, so he's going to want to keep this on the feet. And I think Bonfim just does what he wants with him. I think it's just going to be one of those. It's going to be a matter of time before Bonfim gets that club and sub. So give me Bonfim by club and sub, or if he does get the back for some reason, it's going to be over too. So anything grappling related, Bonfim submission right away. Easy peasy. Beautiful cover girl.
Yeah. I got Bonfim in a bet. But I just don't know if it's going to be so easy. Like he's going to have to like
beautiful
club and sub Giles. Because like the thing is with Giles is like he's actually a good fighter. He just makes stupid mistakes. But the one thing though, man, is this dude has good jiu-jitsu. Like he has been choked out, but it's usually like a club and sub, like Zach Cummings clubbed and subbed him. And then when he got choked out by Mearshart, he just played around down there for a long time and he slows down as the fight goes. But we don't know if Bonfim's going to. But his jiu-jitsu slick because he rolled around with Roman Delice for, you know what I mean, fucking 3 rounds. They was on the ground going back and forth. If you can survive with Delice, you're pretty tough. So that was at 185. The thing is he likes to get club and subbed. You've seen, or he definitely likes to get clubbed. You've seen Dricus Duplessis club him. You've seen Michael Morales club him. So it's like it's like UFC's putting him in here. They put him in here with these up and coming guys like that. And Bonfim, dude, what I like about him is his boxing. He comes forward and he's throwing straight hard punches. You've seen he fought the kickboxer Munir Lazez last time and was just boxing him with that pressure, pushing him backwards. He made the kickboxer shoot in on him, and that's when he sunk in the guillotine. His freaking chokes are phenomenal. Like you're saying, man, he's one of the most opportunistic dudes on the ground. I just don't think that like he's going to land a takedown and just goon Trevin Giles because he's pretty decent on the ground. But the thing is, I think on the feet, he's going to be able to touch Giles, dude, and hurt him. And that's where he's going to get the sub. Because it's fucking weird. If you go look at Bonfim, dude's 14-0, and he's got crazy power and crazy striking, but he's got like 13 submissions, right? Is that what it is? It's like 13
It's like 11 subs and 3 KOs.
And 3, that's very weird.
But a lot of those, like there's at least like 2 or 3 of those submissions are club and subs.
Yeah. Well, or he's just like with Munir Lazez, man, his forward pressure is crazy, and he gets in your face. If
Saba was in here, he would remind you.
Yeah. Fucking Saba. I miss that dude. But he'll be back.
He's in Georgia too long.
Yeah. He showed us that picture of the Subway. Said he didn't even go in to eat Subway. Like that's fair. You should eat the Subway.
You gotta experience the awfulness of Subway.
Get you a meatball sub with a bag of Doritos, Mountain Dew. What? Living the life.
I don't like Subway. I used to work at Subway back in the day, so it kind of tainted me from that. I'm more of like a Jimmy John's kind of guy.
Oh, you fancy? You got money, huh?
Fancy.
You got money,
dude. Subway is more expensive than Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's just Subway for people that can't fight. That's what they say. You gotta go to Subway, fight.
I can't win with Cody. I can't win, guys.
That's what they say about Denny's. They say Denny's is just a Waffle House for people that can't fight. It's hilarious.
Waffle House sucks though.
Dude, Waffle House is good. It's good, especially if your
cook's got a blunt behind their ears. I'll tell you that.
What? You don't like Waffle? I like Waffle House. Even sober after work.
It's crazy.
It's dirty. It's dirty.
That's the dirty South talking right there.
It's dirty, but it's where I like to be sometimes, get there. But yeah, man. Bonfim by club and sub, Bonfim by club, or Bonfim by sub. But like, I'm worried if it gets out of the.
Are you being contrarian in this one? Are you just being?
No. I'm just worried. You know, the only reason I'm worried is because fucking Ishmael Bonfim. That's why I'm worried. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
This guy's way better. We knew this going in. We even said it in our breakdowns that this isn't the more dangerous.
How good was Ishmael supposed to be though? And it's like when you see that dude just.
I thought he was good, but Gabriel's great.
Right. Okay. Well, here's what I'm
the better of the two by far. It's not even close.
Right. And to be honest, probably the Trey Walters sub on the Contender Series is a better win than Trevor Giles at this point. Maybe. Like the thing is like Bonfim's style is come forward, throw punches like crazy, and he's fighting a dude that's probably got 12 fights in the UFC that's decent survivor. And like, I'm just worried at elevation that Bonfim comes out to finish. Trevor Giles goes at him hard in the first round, maybe drops him, goes for some chokes, squeeze, doesn't get him, squeezes his arms out a little bit, and then Trevor Giles. But I'm going with Bonfim. I'm just saying, I think it's because of Ishmael. He's got a little thing. But I got Bonfim. I got him parlay with Kopylov. That's my fifth bet. I put it in a long time ago. But it's just because Ishmael. But I'm taking Bonfim by finish, man.
That's what I like to see. And here.
There you go.
See, and here. I like to see your bets. I like to hear what you're saying as well. Everything.
I'm a very, very, very visual hearing guy.
Visual guy. If y'all had to pick 2 fighters in this card that you're most confident in, that's somewhat close to odds, which 2 you going with?
Wonder Boy.
I like Semelsberger. Oh, you mean like closest to like pick him?
I like Wonder Boy and Semelsberger, because I mean there's some big favorites on this card, but minus 200 on Semelsberger, minus 150 on Wonder Boy, you're still getting some good odds.
I mean, if we're getting Wonder Boy for sure, if we want to get close to a pick 'em, I like that. Semelsberger, I like.
If you want safe,
Dustin, I like Dustin. Like, I know it's crazy and it's risky, but I like Dustin.
That's risky. He says safe, Johnny.
I think it's gonna hit though. Doesn't matter if it's risky. If it hits,
I like the Miranda Maverick under 2.5 at minus 110.
Yeah, that's a play I love. Play that.
Yeah.
Carlos likes Bonfim. Everybody being on Bonfim makes me nervous.
For the record, me and Johnny got the same shirt on today.
We do. Look at us.
Face Meat Fish. Shout out. Face Meat Fish. Dr. Sorrow.
We roll like that. We planned it.
Yep.
No, we didn't. Officer Giles is going to need backup. I agree.
I hope so. I need him.
Well, to be fair, where does Giles win realistically? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think he can even win a decision. He slows down as the fight goes on. We've
The
seen
only
him
way
super low volume.
is if Bonfim slows down after the first round and Trevin Giles is able to get some grappling going in the second and third and kind of just out grapple him, get some clinch time, take him down.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
We haven't seen it. I hope not. I'm playing devil's
advocate.
Haven't
seen it. That's why I'm so confident. I think Bonfim can win KO, sub, or decision. Like Giles, no, I don't see him winning anything unless he gets lucky with a flash KO or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Bonfim, gasses out, and then Giles didn't, and he can take over a little bit and maybe win a split decision or something like that. It's something weird.
Giles usually gasses out too. He had a pretty, dude. Bonfim should win this.
Everyone craps on Giles, but the man is 7-4 in the UFC, but he could win this one, no doubt. Is he 7-4 in the UFC?
Yeah, he's been in a lot of fights. Yeah, he's got a lot of fights. Plus, he's got a win over Roman Dolidze. He didn't. I don't think he really fully won it, but he's got a win over Roman Dolidze.
Bro, don't hate on Subway. I worked there.
Don't be hating.
I can hate on Subway all I want. I worked there for like 5 years when I was in high school. I can hate on that all day.
You make the
I know what goes on there. Make the cookies, make the bread, do the shit in the fucking toaster oven.
Toast and shit, huh?
I don't know. Anytime he fights anyone with real power, Giles struggles. Yep.
I agree with that.
I'll be riding with Trevin. He's plus 270 right now, and he's just been getting better.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't. I mean,
hey, you got to love the plus money. I'll tell you that. Rolling in with Murdoch Bonfim parlay. 1 leg completed already. Easy. Waffle House is bomb. I'm with you, Cody.
Dev knows what's up.
I had Jimmy John's yesterday. Dev knows what's up.
I like Jimmy John's too. It's just expensive.
Pickles
is like $2.50 for a pickle. Like, man, give me the fucking stuff.
I would lose my shit if you reached for his radio instead of. Bonfim is overrated. Are you talking about Ishmael? Because Gabriel's the real deal.
I don't think Ishmael is overrated either. It's just that, like, you've seen him break a little bit. You've seen like these two dudes were supposed to be fucking murderers row, the next champions in each weight class, and then to see dude get fucking kicked like 4 times and then taken down and choked out. Like, I don't think he's a bust. He's still gonna beat some people, but man, did the shine come off that mofo, dude.
Yep. All righty, we'll move it up to the main card. Having some fun tonight, boys and girls.
Yes, sir.
Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. Who do you got here?
And man, this is a tough one to call, dude, because it's another one. It's like Miranda Maverick versus Cachoeira. Michael Chiesa obviously phenomenal wrestling. He's got really good BJJs, heavy on top. He's got good subs. The striking's okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. It's better than Sean Brady's. Kevin Holland, awesome boxing. He's got decent kicks, the front kicks, use it like a jab almost. And real long boxing, powerful boxing, terrible fight IQ. This is just a tough fight to call because either Chiesa is going to get his wrestling going like he has in all of his wins, get a lot of control time and get the decision, or Kevin Holland's most likely going to touch him up. And I think it's going to be the second part. I think Kevin Holland, because like Michael Chiesa used to fight at 155, he come up to 170 and he's actually pretty big and pretty thick at 170. But like Kevin Holland was up at 185, dude, fighting big, thick, like real legit wrestlers. Like even if you go watch the Brunson fight, like he stopped some of the takedowns against Brunson in the second and third for a little bit. Even in the Marvin Vettori fight, he was able to stop a couple takedowns. I don't think that it's as easy to take Holland down like as it seems. And I think Michael Chiesa coming in here, not having a size advantage over Kevin Holland at all, I don't think he's just going to be able to take Kevin Holland down and hold him down, dude, for 3 rounds. I think Kevin Holland's going to get this fight standing, keep it standing. He's been working wrestling hard for a while, supposedly. It's what he says. And I'm going to take Kevin Holland. I'm going to say that Kevin Holland finishes Michael Chiesa. I'm going to say either club and sub or just sub. Because if you go look at Chiesa, man, he's been subbed a lot, too, for being a high-level jiu-jitsu guy, man. He's found some ways out.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, so we've seen Kevin Holland, dude, where he hits dudes with big shots. They go down, he subs them out. So I'm going to take Kevin Holland by finish, man. I really do think so. I think he's going to be the bigger dude, which is going to help him stop the wrestling. And then when they're standing, dude, he's going to be way faster and hit way, way harder than Michael Chiesa, dude. And then not only that, Chiesa's older, 35 years old. He hasn't fought in a little while now. And he makes mistakes on the ground. You even seen against Vicente Luque when he was caught in a choke. So I'm taking Kevin Holland, man. I think the UFC wants him. I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but I think, the UFC wants Holland to win. He's the younger dude. He's got some big fights coming up ahead of him at 170 if he can just not be fighting, Hamzat. So give me Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on Kevin's side. I don't 100% trust it though, because Kevin's made some crazy decisions in some fights, and you would think he would do one thing, he does the exact opposite. But he's going to be the better striker. He has more power on the feet, obviously. Chiesa going to have the better wrestling, but we've seen Holland have some good scrambles. He can stay safe. I don't think he's going to get subbed or anything crazy. I mean, he might lose a decision maybe, but that's it. I think that's Michael's only way to win this one, is to win by decision. So Kevin Holland can win by decision. He can win by knockout. I think he can win by submission too. So give me the guy who can win by all three ways all day at -140. But for some reason, I just don't want to bet it, because Kevin Holland fights are so weird. I hate watching him because he always wants to either showboat, he does something stupid where he totally shouldn't have done, and then all of a sudden he'll come back in the next round and just knock the guy out. So you're like, well, what the fuck were you doing in the first or second round? You could have done this 3 or 4 rounds, or 2 rounds ago. Why are you waiting this far to do it? So,
and this would be a weird fight with the elevation too.
Yeah,
just thought about that, because Chiesa is going to be wrestling like a madman, and if that don't work, because he's going to have to hold Kevin Holland.
He has to.
This dude cannot be standing with Kevin Holland. Like, Michael Chiesa's striking is not on the level.
It's not good.
It's the opposite.
He cracked level. Sean Brady, but Sean Brady just showed us he's not a good defensive striker.
No, Michael Chiesa is he's gonna have to be on Kevin Holland all 15 minutes of this fight. Like, it's gonna be hard for him if he stands for more than a minute and a half with Kevin Holland. He's getting clubbed, and then most likely subbed or just clubbed out.
Yep.
So
I agree. So yeah, give me Holland. I'm gonna say he gets the knockout, but I wouldn't be shocked if he gets the submission.
This is another bet I wanted to do tomorrow if I went. Like, I like Kevin Holland. The price is nice. I like Vergara too, to be honest. I like Vergara at that price. I like Kevin Holland at that price. I like Maverick under.
One of the bets that I was thinking about doing was Kevin Holland by inside the distance. Like, you can get that about, because
it's got to be plus money, right? Decent plus money, because he's close to it. 150. So if you're taking all that other nonsense out of it, it should be like plus 150 to 175.
Yeah, because I mean, what are the odds this fight goes to decision?
Well, I don't see.
Chiesa gets wrestling.
See, that's the thing.
And he loses. Kevin Holland.
Chiesa's not finishing Holland. Like, he's not going to sub him on the ground, because Holland's a black belt and a good black belt, and he's not. So, like, Chiesa ain't getting no finish here, and that's why I don't like betting the under, because I wouldn't really mind it, but if Chiesa wins, it's going to go over. He's going to hold Holland down the whole time, and then the only finishing side's on Holland. So if you think he's going to win, I think he's going to finish it. Because if this goes the distance, it's going to be like the Semelsberger versus freaking Wells fight, where he landed some big shots and dropped Chiesa, but then Chiesa fucking wrestled him for the other 4 minutes of the round. It's going to be, if it ends up going to decision, it's going to be something weird like that. So a lot of stuff, man.
Yep. Over under 2.5 rounds in the main event. If I had to pick, I'd go over.
Yeah. That favors Chiesa though.
Oh, in the main event.
Oh, in the main. Yeah. Over 2.5. I like that. Them dudes are dogs.
Cash on Saint Denis against his bro, money line and inside the distance. Yeah, that was good bets. I mean, at least we know Saint Denis, he's actually freaking legit.
He's a savage.
Legit now.
Yeah.
He's legit. He's a made man in my book, I'll tell you that.
I want to see them dudes fight again down the road, where Bonfim don't come out fighting like an idiot and let him kick him all the time.
And doesn't get his arm jacked up because he couldn't. Like, you could tell.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he's got the wrestling defense to hold up with what Benoit Saint Denis going to bring all 3 rounds anyways.
Saint Denis was way bigger, way bigger. So he's a huge lightweight. So, and I'm not talking like tall, and he's
a big dude.
Just rocked. He's like 5'11". Think Michael Chandler at 5'11". That's how big he is. It's weird. I didn't go to high school for 5 years, Victor. Come on. I worked there for 5 years during high school, not for 5 years in high school. Derek, definitely for the first time I ever heard anyone saying Jimmy John's is expensive. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's the same pricing as Subway. So I don't know what he was saying there too. Didn't expect Chiesa to be as big as Kevin Holland during the face-off. Are they? I thought Kevin would be bigger, taller at least. 6'1". I mean, the reach advantage, I'll have to check it out. Kevin Holland via KO. Jay Swift, I'm so scared to bet on this fight. I agree, but I think Kevin Holland fights are always risky to bet on. But it's either he's going to lose a decision or he's going to win inside a distance. That's just the two outcomes that happen. I know the last fight against Wonder Boy, he got his hand, broke, and so it ended. He got finished, if you want to say. But he's a tough dude, like Kevin. And then I'm not counting the Chimaev fight. That was just a weird fight, all in general. So don't worry about that one. But Kevin usually finishes, and he loses by decision. Lock of the card is Kevin by finish. Going to cash it minus 160 with a steal. By finish? Or a money line? Finish should be close to plus money. Elevation will be a factor again Saturday. Mark my words, 100%. Holland inside the distance. I agree with that. I think we're going to wait for a live line. I think the takedowns will be there early for Chiesa, but round 2 or 3, Holland takes over. Yep, I can see that. Through lunch money on Holland by sub. I like that too.
Yep.
Bruce, what's up? After watching the press conference, I like Tony Ferguson. Green was retarded with his overhyped nonsense. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
He goes full. You never go full. And he goes full sometimes.
That's why I'm staying away from that fight when we get there. Holland by club and sub. I like it. Holland, such a fruit just watching. Bunch of KOs. I think there's gonna be a bunch of unders hitting, a bunch of finishes. He might sub Michael. Yeah, he could. Francis Figueredo. Oh, the Figueredo brothers. We forgot.
Shogun.
I can't bet Holland after the Thompson fight. What a nut job. He did break his hand, though. He couldn't really do too much. So I'll give him a pass on that one, and I will give him a pass on the Chimaev fight because that was super last minute, and he wasn't supposed to fight him, and Chimaev's a monster. As a tribute to their legendary banger, I'll put a little sprinkle on Holland Wonderboy parlay. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you'll be sweating in a little bit, but I think it'll hit. Yeah, I want to fade Kevin always. D-bag, but he's a good fighter. Agreed. Damon, what's up, Damon? Over 2.5 in this fight? I would say no. I'd be the under. Deb likes the under too. The only reason why under is because I think Kevin Holland is going to get the finish. And Chiesa does have a chance to get a submission, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Chiesa's only way to win is by decision. So I think it limits it to over. Over 2.5 in the main, he likes. Okay, well, moving up to the next one. I just find it funny that we have 15 fights in the other card and we only have 12 and we're going at the same pace.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Stephen Thompson versus Michelle Pereira. I'll start this one off. I think I haven't done this well. This is going to be a fun fight to watch because both guys have their crazy, awkward, unorthodox striking, and it's their unique style. It's fun to watch. But I'm going to go with Thompson here. I like his style more so. He's always trickier. He's fought the better competition. Pereira seems to be really showboaty and like the big moment kind of fighter. And if he doesn't land or if he doesn't do well in the first round, he slows down. His gas tank is a little bit better as of late. He can wrestle, he can grapple, but he can't do it for too long. And that's how you beat Wonderboy. You have to wrestle, you have to grapple. Pereira will not be able to do that for longer than like 1 round tops. So he'll win 1 round if he does that. I don't think he's going to be able to submit Thompson unless he gets a crazy guillotine or something insane where you just like, oh, that's crazy. I never would have thought that would have happened. But this fight's going to play on the feet mostly. And if that's the case, I think Thompson wins. He outstrikes him. He has the better cardio. And Pereira's going to slow down as the fight goes on in elevation again. And I do think this is one of the fights that go to decision. Both guys are tough. And I think Thompson wins it by decision, 29-28. What do you think, Cody?
Yeah. Wonderboy's going to Wonderboy this fool. That's what's going to happen. Like, Michelle Pereira is okay.
He's good.
Like, he's okay, right?
He's talented.
He's got decent striking. His last 4 fights went to decision with lower level guys. He's going to decision with Nico Price and Andre Fiallo, who everybody else, including Jake Matthews, who hadn't had a knockout in 9 years, knocked out Andre Fiallo, but Michelle Pereira couldn't. He's got good striking. Like I said, I'm not going to take nothing away from him. Like, he has good striking, he has good kicks, he has decent punches. decent wrestling. I mean, he's not out there double legging people and stuff. It's kind of like he can either knock people down or kind of body lock them down. He's got okay jiu-jitsu, but he's not choking nobody out by any means. Like I've seen him try some terrible Kimura on Nico Price, like on the wrong side, all kinds of stuff. He runs out of gas. You've seen him getting beaten up in the third round by fighters like Nico Price. He had that close back and forth with Fiallo. I'm trying to think of I didn't even really think that he beat Chaos Williams. That was a pretty good fight.
But no, he didn't.
But Stephen Thompson, dude, has some of the best kickboxing, karate, like the game's seen, dude. His distance management is phenomenal. He switches stances. He's got straight left right on the pipe. He's got fast head kicks. You don't know if his kicks are coming to the body or the head. When he fought Kevin Holland, dude, Kevin Holland was legit Chris Chucker from Rush Hour, where he's standing there and he gets kicked in the head. He's like, which one of you kicked me? Like Kevin Holland was up against the fence just getting kicked in the head, dude. Like Kevin Holland's one of the most durable dudes ever, that's for sure. But like Stephen Thompson, man, he is good movement and he has good hips. And I think that's going to help him with the takedowns of Pereira, because we cannot put Pereira on the same level and be like, Pereira's going to come out and out grapple him for 3 rounds like Bilal Muhammad or Gilbert Burns. Bro, that's different. There's levels to this shit. Michel Pereira is not a top 10 dude. His wrestling's not that good. His jiu-jitsu's not that good. His cardio's not that good. And his striking's only okay. Like him and Ponzinibbio going to split decision in a super close fight that Ponzinibbio could have won. At this point, Stephen Thompson's going to beat the shit out of Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio gave this dude exactly what he wanted. A dude that just comes forward. Like Ponzi's right coming forward, dude, throwing the jab out there to be hit. And then to hit you back, you know what I mean? But Stephen Thompson's not going to be there. Like he's going to be the better striker. Another thing, there ain't no way this dude's fucking 29 years old. There's no fucking way on earth that dude is 29 years old. That dude's at least 36. I seen in his interviews where he's like, I was a blacksmith before I started fighting. Well, you've been in the fucking UFC for 4 years and you've been fighting for how long?
You gotta be at least 56 years old. At least 56 years old.
This dude's at least 35, bro. That guy's at least 35. Stephen Thompson, I'm telling you, he's going to stop the takedowns. And like you said, even if Pereira comes out with that game plan, he already slows down in the third round. He's going to slow down even worse at elevation. And Stephen Thompson's going to beat him up in the second and third. I think this fight stays standing. And I think that Stephen Thompson beats him up, dude, and beats him up good. Like Michel Pereira is not winning. He's not even separating himself from Andre Fiallo in striking. He's not separating himself from Nico Price in striking. He's not separating himself from Ponzinibbio at all in striking. Like Chaos Williams, not at all. And if you're not separating yourself from them dudes and it's split decisions and you're not going to separate yourself from Stephen Thompson. Stephen Thompson's super durable, only been finished one time. He had 59 kickboxing fights. He had all these UFC fights, and it was by a weird punch by Anthony Pettis. But Pereira's not doing none of that. He does do them little weird punches, but he is not knocking nobody out. So give me Stephen Thompson, man. And the only reason Stephen Thompson even got knocked out by Anthony Pettis like that is because he was beating the freaking brakes off him, and he was kind of going in for the finish. Like it was the end of the going by. There was like it was the second round. The 10-second clicker just went off. He got knocked out with like 5 seconds left, and he just was not expecting it. That's not going to happen here. He's going to beat up Michel Pereira. Seen Carlos said screenshot his thing about Pereira is going to win, and I screenshotted it, Carlos. I'm gonna bring this back up next Thursday.
Yeah, I'll bring it back up. We'll bring it back up next week.
He's getting all the promotions tonight. Stephen Thompson is going to Wonder Boy this fool.
Yes, sir. Victor asked if our ladies are coming to Nashville. Yep,
they'll be there. They'll be there.
Yep. What about Kyle Dawkins? Yeah, the Dawkins brothers as well. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Yep.
Thompson third round decision. I like that.
Yeah.
I think this fight goes to decision. Both guys are pretty tough. They're not really like knockout crazy guys, even though Pereira is crazy.
Michel Pereira, like probably maybe
Dushko.
Dushko's the closest one that was recently, but that was at 185. So, but Pereira's at middleweight, dude. The dude's freaking huge. That's why he gasses out.
He is huge.
170.
Yep. Thompson over 1.5. I like that in the parlay. I got that.
Yeah.
Myself. But Kyle Dawkins doesn't come around during the holidays. Screenshot this. We did. We got it.
Got it.
Nate, what's up, Nate? He said, can't believe Kyle was the Dawkins brother that got cut. Chris is such a can. I thought both got cut. But
Chris Kyle was supposed to fight at 205.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Wonder Boy, round 2, TKO doctor stoppage. Okay. Thompson's karate stance allows him to conserve energy and to counter the shit out of the Michel different angles. Yeah, it's just a hard technique to fight. Like, what are you supposed to do other than like leg kicks? That's about it. And then what else are you gonna do? Because he can kick your head off if you try a leg kick. It's insane. Michelle going to gas late in the second. One boy going to piece him up. I think so too. Glad to see you're all still alive. Had to get in a 5K run before sunset. Pereira plus 3.5 spread. I like that. I think Pereira can win round one or two. 3 probably not, but yeah, I think he can win one round. On Pereira moneyline, good luck with the old guy. Okay. Hey, Kyle Dawkins over Roman once. Stool, he slept. Let's go, Wonder Boy. I'm seeing way too much love for Michelle.
There we go.
Y'all see what? Yep, I agree. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes,
31-year age gap. I mean, Michelle is not 29. I agree.
There's no way Michelle's 29. There's fucking no way. That's Thompson a grown ass man, bro.
There it is. No Thompson looks younger than Pereira, and look at that age gap.
I look younger than Pereira. I'm 41. Get out of here, Pereira.
Wonder Boy. I mean, if Dev is on the same side as you and me, Cody, we're doing something right. I will say that.
It's 8K.
Go, Dev. Oh, okay, you meant 11. All right, we're moving up to the next one here. We're all pretty much on the Wonder Boy side, which makes sense to us. Co-main event. This is where it could get a little dicey. It's going to be Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Cody.
Yeah, man. I'm taking logic, bro. I got Jan Blachowicz here. He's a striker first, and he's a good striker. He's patient. He's got phenomenal boxing. He's got power leg kicks. Excellent left hook, excellent right hook. Super durable. He's got wrestling when he wants to use it. He's got phenomenal jiu-jitsu. He's got a bunch of submissions in the UFC. He submitted Nikita Krylov. He's got some pretty good submissions. And like I said, he's got power, man. Like, he's got real legit power. You've seen him knock out Dominic Reyes. You've seen him knock out Corey Anderson. You've seen him put dudes straight to sleep, man. You've seen him beat up Izzy. He struck with Izzy the first 2 rounds. He didn't even take Izzy down until towards the end of the second, and then the third and fourth and fifth. And he was doing just fine in the striking. Alex Pereira, obviously, he's a phenomenal kickboxer. You know, he's got good power. He's got a phenomenal left hook. He's got excellent leg kicks. But we have to be honest with ourselves, man. The dude was just dead 3 months ago. The dude was laying on the ground in the shadow realms. Not only that was he out cold, but Izzy hit him with like 2 extra shots. The dude was dead. He was in the shadow realms. There's no way in 3 months like your head recovers from that. And now you're gonna go up a weight class and you're gonna fight a dude that puts fucking giant dudes to sleep, like out cold, like Corey Anderson and all these other dudes that he put to sleep. So I think Jan Blachowicz, and then not only that, but we already know Alex Pereira can't wrestle. The boy got took down by Israel Adesanya, the kickboxer. He got took down by Izzy Adesanya. Then he looked gassed after that. So now you're telling me, so he got knocked out cold by Izzy, like 3.5 months ago. So you know he took a good month off, right? Your head ain't even going to be right for that first month. And then he gets right back in training. But like, dude, I think Jan could finish this dude standing. You seen Izzy hurt him in the first fight. Why couldn't Jan hurt him with a big shot? Jan hits hard. And then I think Jan can out wrestle him, dude. I think Jan can take him down. And not only that, but I think if Jan gets him down, he could sub him. Not like Izzy, where Izzy don't know what the fuck he's doing. But Jan could take him down and sub this dude. So I'm going to go with the dude that wasn't fucking flatlined 3 months ago in the shadow realms. I'm going to take the dude that can wrestle. I'm going to take the dude that can strike. I'm going to take the mixed martial artist, man. I'm going to take and he's going to be a bigger, thicker dude. I know
that can strike. You're saying Pereira can't strike.
What? No, I'm saying my dude can do it all. I'm saying my dude can do it all. And my dude does it all well. This was the former light heavyweight champion, dude. It's not like this dude. And look at him. He's got what? 39 fights to 9. I don't give a shit about no kickboxing fights. This ain't a kickboxing fight. This is going to be an MMA fight, dude. And then, like I said, we don't know where. There's too many questions. Pereira, where's his chin? He can't wrestle, and where's his chin? So I'm going to take the dude that I know is durable. It's not like Blachowicz is going to go out there, get hit with one punch, and get knocked out. The dude got caught with a punch by Thiago Santos 5 years ago, and other than that, the dude's fucking as durable as they come. So give me Blachowicz, man. I think he can get it done on the feet. I think he can get it done on the ground. I think he's the better fighter. I think that this 205, Alex is going to be big, but he's going to be big skinny. I think it's going to be a different fight, man. I think he was dropping down to 185 for a reason. Like, Blachowicz ain't making 185.
Yeah, to fight Izzy and get the belt.
No, to be a weight bully because he's a tall, skinny dude. And I think
he was death cutting too as well.
Yeah, well, he's going to sleep.
Ain't gonna have to do that this
One
time.
way or the motherfucking other. This dude's going to sleep on Saturday. This is MMA, baby. Jan's gonna MMA his ass.
All right, let's get back to reality, boys and girls. Pereira is the better striker by far. He's going to have the more power. He's the more dangerous guy. By far. Power, yes. By far. Who has Jan knocked out in the last 10 years? 2 people? And all of his what? Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Legit knocked. Okay, 1.
Dominique Reyes. Hold on.
2. Who has 0 chin, mind you.
There's more. There's more.
There we go. Okay, well, I'll let you find that in the last 8 years. Let's put it that way. Dude's 40 years old now. He's super slow now. Yes, he hit hard. He hits hard. He does have decent takedowns. I think he's going to struggle with those takedowns, though. Pereira is monstrous. He's working with Glover. And mind you, who did Glover just recently beat for Jan's belt that he won?
That's a way
so maybe Glover has some little tidbits that he can tell Jan, hey, maybe if you do this, you better here. Leg kicks, it's okay. Left hook is open all day. Body's open all day for Jan. I'm telling you, Pereira is going to be better on the feet. If Jan struggles with any takedowns, I will say this on the Jan side. Jan better get that wrestling going because he ain't going to be standing for 3 rounds. Pereira's going to knock him out. And that's what my prediction is.
Better striker than Ankalaev? Yeah. And Ankalaev could be a world champion.
Well, that's a different fight. If we're talking about pure striking, yes, I do.
But like Ankalaev's a kickboxer, and he could be a K1 kickbox champion. Like he could have fought Pereira in kickboxing.
I think Pereira would beat him because he's going to be the bigger fighter and he's going to have more power in his hands as well.
And then
Ankalaev's not knocking anybody out either.
He'll just grapple him though. All these dudes are going to grapple.
Well, that's the thing. You're talking about striking. I'm telling you, this better striker is Pereira. He's got more power. If Jan doesn't get the wrestling going, he's going to lose this fight.
You don't think there's any way like Jan knocked out
he won't.
Rockhold with the left hook. He knocked out Corey Anderson with the right hook. This dude has KO power in both hands.
Okay, but that was years ago. He's 40 years old. He's super slow.
What do you
super slow?
What are you talking about?
He's slow with his striking.
3 years ago, and he knocked out
Pereira is explosive. He's dangerous on the feet. Yes, recency bias is playing a part. He just got knocked out by
He knocked out Alexander Rakic.
You're gonna call that a knockout?
That's what it says. It's TKO leg.
It does not say a knockout. It says injury.
I don't know if he punched him in the leg.
He didn't punch shit in the leg.
Listen,
don't you dare.
And this dude's made
if my wife can come right on here and just go to town right here because Serbian fighter, you don't say anything bad about Serbian fighters.
Blachowicz is going to put Alex
and I will say this, Rakic was on his way to be winning that fight until that happened.
Cash these tickets. Get your Jan money in.
Get your Pereira bet in. Are we going to do a SHOEY bet? Because I think this is the one to do it.
About that life. I'm really about that life. Jan's going to MMA this fool.
If he doesn't get it, all I'm going to say is this. I'm being honest. If he doesn't get the wrestling going, he can't get a takedown, and he can't keep him down, he's not going to win this fight. He's not going to win on the feet. There's no way.
There's no way.
No way.
What happens if he gets his wrestling going?
And he might win. He might win.
Right.
I personally don't think he can keep him down. Pereira is massive.
He's not Izzy.
He didn't. Pereira got back up.
Jan's a black belt. Izzy kept him down the whole 3rd round. He took him down and kept him down
the whole 3rd round.
And listen,
he was holding him up against the cage. He didn't have him on his back for the whole round.
Yeah, he did. Izzy took him down.
He took him down, but he didn't have him on his back for the whole round.
Jan's gonna get to take his back and choke this dude out.
No, he's not.
He choked out Nikita.
Oh man! You know what? Hot take: Pereira wins by submission. Let's go. Glover did it.
K1 kickboxer. Yeah, that's
Glover did it.
That's a whole different animal there. That's a dude that
but who is he training with? He has the game plan to win that fight. Glover was touching up Jan on the feet before he got the takedown.
He would never take Jan down. Alex Pereira could never get any position on Jan Blachowicz on the ground.
I think he could do it. Jan's very easy to take down. He is okay with being taken down in a way.
The only person that took him down
Glover, which wasn't an easy, which was a super easy takedown.
Glover is a savage in wrestling.
But that was the easiest takedown ever.
When I tell you that on the
I could have took him down if I did the same thing.
I tell you on the levels of the game, Pereira's a 2 in grappling to where Glover's a 98. Like,
is this going to be? But that's the thing. Is this going to be grappling?
Yes.
We don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, here's my breakdown of the fight. So the first round's going to be good. They're going to be striking. It's going to be leg kicks. They're both going to be hitting leg kicks. It's going to be a good fight, right? And then Blachowicz get a little clinch time against Cage. Starts wearing on. The second round, they come out. Alex breathing a little more. Alex a little sweaty. They're in elevation, just like Izzy was. Go watch the second fight on Izzy, how bad he was sweating in the second round because Jan starts putting pressure on him. Then Jan's, dude, you think Pereira is bigger, but he's not the bigger man here. Like, Jan's gonna fill back out, dude.
Pereira is a legit 6'4".
That
he probably walks around at like 240 pounds.
No, he probably walks around 225.
Yes, he does.
What do you think Jan walks around?
He literally has to cut a fuck ton to get the middleweight. Now he doesn't.
What do you think Jan walks around?
240, but he's not as big as Pereira. Maybe even 220.
He could never make 185. That's like, these dudes are different.
Well, yeah, he's 40 years old. There's no way.
Alex Pereira's a tall, skinny dude, and he's getting put to sleep one way or another. The feet are the fucking ground on Saturday. Mark these words.
You are high.
Mark these words.
You are high right
now.
Money,
baby. What's that say right there?
Don't be mad.
Mr. Paper fucking View.
What's it say right here? Rakic took Jan down. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but Rakic actually showed some wrestling in his UFC career.
Let's see.
Rakic's a big dude. Now, if you want to see, dude, Rakic's going to be bigger than Alex Pereira. They're both 6'4", but if you stand them next to each other, Rakic's a bigger dude. His legs are going to be thicker. He's going to be a bigger dude.
Fight. I'm not talking about this. This is the fight we're talking about is Jan and Alex here.
But Alex didn't look that much bigger, or Rakic didn't look that much bigger than Jan. Jan's a
he was
dude,
bigger,
bro.
He was
Jan's
bigger.
A big dude, man. All right, let's go.
I don't know. I just think Jan he's still, I'm not saying he's a bum at all. But he better get that wrestling going. If he can't get a takedown and control him, mind you, that's the two things.
Who's the chat on? Who's the chat on in these fights?
I don't know. There's a lot of people on everybody. I see Alex jumping knee could stop the takedowns. He's done that before. He knocked somebody out.
Jan don't shoot like that though. Jan's gonna be doing body locks.
Well, maybe Jan don't even shoot. His only takedowns in the last 5 years were against Izzy, who is a string bean. A string bean.
So's Pereira.
No, he's not. He's massive. He is way bigger than Izzy. You are high.
Look at his skinny legs. High. Jan gets a grip like this behind his legs.
Look, dude, they have Pereira's legs are bigger than Jan's. Don't be crazy right now.
The opposite of bigger than
you will see and fight. Did
you see Jan going shin to shin with Ankalaev and just busting that dude's legs down?
Yeah, and then here's another thing. He won. He was looking good early, and then Ankalaev took him down with ease when he had no legs.
Ankalaev is a Dagestani, and he took him down in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round, and he couldn't take him down before that.
Again, that's just awful fight IQ by Jan.
Like, listen, Ankalaev.
That's another thing I don't like about Jan.
Ankalaev is so much better than Alex Pereira, and Jan beat him in a 3-round fight. Ankalaev is better. He's just as good striking. He could be a K1 champ himself, but he has wrestling. And like Jan arguably won that fight. I would take Ankalaev over Alex Pereira.
That's a different fight. Yeah. I would take probably Ankalaev over Alex Pereira. I ain't taking him over right here though.
All right. Well, you're making a mistake, Johnny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I got a bet plus money on Alex Pereira. I'm ready to roll. I think he gets the knockout. Sneaky hot take. I think he gets a submission because Jan, he may get the takedown. And guess who's going to wrap up that arm bar or like some weird triangle? Boom. There it is. No, Glover's going to teach him the ways. No way. Glover's going to teach him the ways. Watch. If it hits, I'm going to throw money on that shit.
What is
and I'm going to fucking post it everywhere. I am plus 1,800. I'm throwing something. Yeah, I'm throwing something. But look at what happened with Glover. Like Jan literally tapped right when Glover put his arm under his chin. He didn't even have it. He tapped immediately.
Bro, listen. Alex Pereira could never emulate Glover Teixeira's style in his whole entire motherfucking life. Not if he.
What do you think he's working on with Glover?
It doesn't matter. Glover's been doing that, and the way Glover's
Do you think
built,
he's
how strong he is, his
going out in
wrestling,
the forest, doing his little bow thing, and just shooting stuff?
his underwear.
All he's doing.
Yeah.
His underwear, like a big photon guy, or what you want to call it.
Hey, Pereira's going back to sleep, man. You already seen it.
Jan's out in Utah looking like a cowboy, living it up in the city. He's years old.
2012, and he put Pereira to sleep, and he almost did it in the first fight too. And Izzy ain't knocking nobody out. He put out Caustic with them leg kicks.
18 plus 1800 SK. I looked at it several times.
Don't save your money, man.
Hey, you can put some beer money on that all day. All right, we got our debate in. That was the debate of the card. I knew it was going to happen, so I'm glad it happened. There's a lot of stuff people are on. I'm not going to go through all that chat because it's going to take us an hour and a half. We'll get to the main card here. Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. I will start this one off. I like Dustin here. I do think this will be a very close, fun fight back and forth. I think this goes over 2.5, but I don't think it goes much over 2.5. I think this fight will end in round 3, round 4, one of those rounds. And I can see either guy getting it, but I'm going to go with Dustin. I think he just has the better striking defense, the better boxing. Gaethje has good leg kicks. As you saw in their last fight, he was touching up Dustin all fight with the leg kicks, but Dustin was responding with like 7-punch combos and just hitting Gaethje in the face with that. So I don't know if that's going to be the same thing. That's something Dustin needs to worry about, but I think Dustin has the better grappling. If it gets there, if it does, I think it's going to be on the feet though. These guys are going to want to, stand and bang. And Justin is looking better since that fight, but I just think Poirier is still at that level where he's going to be better he's more technically boxing sound than Gaethje. He's a little wild at times. He can leave himself open for counters, all that stuff. Justin has that weird striking thing with his elbows. It works for him, and it's weird. But give me Dustin to win. I think he gets that 3rd or 4th round knockout again. That's how I see it. Elevation. I know Justin trains at Elevation, but Justin Tucker is out after a round and a half now, so not at Elevation.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough fight, dude. This is super hard to call. If you watch the first fight, I thought Gaethje was winning the fight, with the leg. Even in the round before he finished, at the end of the 3rd round, Poirier was bending over, dude. Before he even walked back to his corner, it looked like he didn't want to fight anymore. Not that he was going to do that. I mean, he's a bad dude, but came out and landed the big shot 20 seconds in the 4th. Poirier got great striking, great boxing, really great boxing. I mean, he'll throw some leg kicks. He'll throw some weird head kicks that he has, but he really is just going to box you up. Decent offensive and defensive grappling, but phenomenal hooks, good power with both hands. His leg, he's a southpaw, and he's got excellent power in his straight left. And he's one of the most durable dudes you're ever going to see. Justin Gaethje, same thing, dude. Since their last fight, he's definitely toned down how he fights. Before he used to just come out like a madman and just throw tons and tons of volume and not really care about getting hit back. But now he's slowed it down. His striking's got better. His boxing's gotten a lot better since their first fight for sure. For the first fight, he was just throwing a ton of leg kicks, and then he was getting pieced up a little bit in the boxing. I don't think Dustin Poirier is going to have as big of an advantage in the striking, but also Dustin Poirier is learning to check kicks a little bit better too. I've seen him checking them against Michael Chandler. He checked a big kick.
He did it against Connor, and he actually pointed
yeah.
And that's when it happened. A little bit after that.
Yep. So both of these dudes have improved, man. I don't know about really betting this. To be honest, dude, I guess if you're going to get some decent plus money on Gaethje, that's not bad, because this should just be a pick 'em, because this is going to be a dog fight until the end, until somebody either hits one of the other one with a big shot. I'm picking Poirier just because of the durability. I've seen him be more durable.
Yep.
So I'm going to pick him on that, but that doesn't mean he can't get cracked in this fight. He got cracked against Chandler, got hurt bad a couple times. He got hurt against Connor in the second fight, not as bad where he was all rocked and wobbled, but he went up against the cage and let Connor take off on him a little bit. So give me Poirier just because it's going to be a closer fight. and I'm going to take his durability. But dude, Justin Gaethje could easily win this fight just if he just can land some big shots on the feet and control himself, man. But I like the over 2.5. Over 2.5 at like, what was it, like -130 or something like that?
Yeah, it's like almost a pick 'em, but it's a little bit juiced to the over.
Yep. So give me that. But I'm not betting this fight. I'm just going to watch this. This fight you can watch as a fan. It's going to be awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I got fight to start round 2 and fight to start round 3 in different bets.
Yeah, I like them.
I like them. I wanted to do the just under 2.5 because I do think the over hits, but I just want to be super safe. I think the fight starts round 2 is pretty safe, and I think fight to start round 3 is a little under that. Over 2.5, like we said. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a lock. I like it more. I think it hits. I wouldn't call it a lock though. Justin looks hella goofy in that pick. Yeah, he's a little goofy. J Swift likes Justin. The Diamond's gonna repeat for the belt and go for the lightweight belt. He's got a little bit to wait. Gonna be a war though. Yep. Justin doesn't even try to mix in wrestling. No, he doesn't. Pretty exceptional since he has all the experience. Yep. He doesn't do it. The highlight round 4 leg kick KO. Okay.
In the first fight, Poirier was actually trying to wrestle Gaethje a bunch, and Gaethje was just using his wrestling to stop the wrestling. Because Poirier was getting leg kicked. He's like, fuck this.
Gaethje over 2.5. Yep, I like it. Feel like Gaethje's counters are going to be more of a factor this time around. It could be.
Yeah, his boxing game's way better, man, than the first time. And his control, just his whole self, composure, everything's a lot better.
Gaethje plus 5.5 spread. Sounds like a split decision banger gas tank, though. That's the thing. If you think Gaethje can last 5 rounds, I don't mind that bet. Because I think it's going to be very close. But I don't even know if that. I don't think this might
go 5 rounds. It'll be so crazy. That
in elevation at their pace that they do for all 5 rounds, I'd be shocked.
At least Gaethje trains at elevation.
True, but Poirier has good cardio.
He really does.
He's always had good cardio, so I'm not worried too much about it.
He slowed down against Oliveira, though.
Well, I mean, do we have to go there? Oliveira's amazing. So
9:42.
I mean, I could do a whole show.
9:42 in the night, Johnny. Bring it down.
Gaethje's finger pokes got him, and he started to strike scared after the point deduction. I don't think that happens this time. Yeah, probably not. Justin and New. Okay. I like it. Justin will not allow Jorge to butt the belt around him. Okay.
Oh, they don't like each other. Jorge and Gaethje don't like each other. Oh, because Poirier and Jorge trained together. So yeah, I'm sure they're talking some shit.
That first fight was balancing on a pin. Any strike could have won it for either guy. I think Justin has improved more in the interim. So why not grab the plus money? I get it. I just think, Dustin's looked good too. Like both guys have improved since the last fight.
Yeah.
Justin was better then. I still think he's still better, but I'm not saying Justin didn't improve too. This is just going to be a better fight. I think maybe a little bit more technical, not as wild and crazy early until later. So we'll see what happens. I know. That's why I like the overs. Fight tailor-made for Justin. Is it? Or is it tailor-made for Dustin? I think they're both kind of the same fighter. Gaethje over 2.5. Okay. Yeah, but what if you just did both those? What's Poirier over 2.5? What's Justin over 2.5? There you go. Hedge it out. You win one of them. That fight starts round 1 all day. Easy peasy. Dick's Insider, what's up? He said Usman lost to Edwards at altitude. Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of exhausted. Wasn't because of exhausted. Big head kick.
That's very
so it's the one big shot. So yeah, man. Yeah, it could. It's gonna cause havoc. It's like weird. It's even like last time we went to Utah. Why the hell did Alexander Romanov agree to go fight Marcin Tybura there? Like if you're one of them dudes, like if you're Ribiero or somebody like that, why would you want to go fight in altitude when you already have gas tank problems? They probably don't have much of a choice. UFC's probably like, take this fight.
Yeah. That's interesting to say. This fight is going to look like Pantoja versus Moreno. I almost think that Pantoja is more so the Gaethje side, and Pereira or Moreno. I'm not talking about grappling. I'm just talking about just the striking department. Gaethje would be the Pantoja, and Poirier would be the Moreno. What do you think? That's just me. I'm just talking about striking, not grappling.
Well, I don't know that it's kind of a tough comparison because like neither one of these guys is going to grapple. And Pantoja was Pantoja because he got the grapple in that fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. If it would have just stayed standing the whole time, I don't think we would have been talking about Anu because Brandon was. I mean, even though Pantoja was holding his own, Brandon was starting to take off on him a little bit towards like the second, third after Pantoja went so hard. So, I would say Poirier though is the dog of these two. You know what I'm saying? Like he's shown the durability of the dog. Yeah, because they're both junkyard dogs. They're both bad motherfuckers. But in the end, I think we've already seen it in their fight that Poirier is the dog of the dogs. But like they said, they both got some. That's what I'm saying. I don't even care about having no money. I don't even want to have no money on this. I just want to watch this as a fan and just be like, dude, it's gonna be killer, man. Most violent. This is gonna be the most violent thing you're gonna see.
Also, another thing too, you can put into like your, thinking of who you want to bet here. Gaethje's been in a lot of wars, more so than Dustin as of late. Fiziev fight. Who else did he fight? I know there was a lot of
Chandler.
Chandler, Oliveira.
But the thing is like if you go watch that Chandler fight, he handled Chandler better than Poirier, dude. Poirier was a half a takedown away from getting beat and held down and beat up. He reversed that crazy ass takedown right at the end of the third and then choked him out. But if he would have got taken down, he wasn't getting up. He already showed that. And Gaethje, he got hurt one time in the second round in that fight. But other than that,
also Dustin lasted longer than Gaethje in the Oliveira fight. So
right. Yeah. It's crazy. Well, Oliveira wrestled Poirier though. He did. Yeah, Oliveira didn't. Yeah, he was getting dropped. Like where he just stood back up and started dropping Gaethje. Like Poirier.
That's true.
Like
I'm gonna think about it too. I mean, if Oliveira is gonna be like, I need to wrestle and grapple.
Oh, Poirier's hands are freaking dangerous. This is gonna be such a.
It's gonna be a fun fight. I can't. And I can see. I don't blame anybody for betting. You have your ways, and you can debate who wins this fight all day. Like it's gonna be. That's how good of a fight it is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We got about 53 people still in here. We always appreciate that. We over 2 hours and 30 minutes. This is a good pay-per-view card. So we had to have our little debate on the.
No, we got to throw one in. You guys want to SHOEY? You got to listen to the debate. See people in the crowd talking about moving on. Shit.
Bunny Hunter, I'm not even gonna put that up on the chat, man. We ain't even there. We ain't even there. It's 3 months away. Let's just wait a little bit, man. Don't get me all hype.
If it gets down to even money, you ain't taking Islam, Johnny. Pick up even money. No. Okay.
Nah.
All right.
Never. It's my dude.
I like it. Yeah, loyalty, dude. Man. That's what it's all about, baby.
I don't even care. But as a real UFC MMA YouTube capper, this fight's gonna look different. And not in the Islam way of good. I think it's going to be a closer fight. Whoever wins, I don't know.
It's going to be a good fight.
I'm going to say Charles.
I got you. I like you. I like it, man. I want Charles, man. I hope he does.
I do too. So bad. He deserves it. Good guy. Islam's fine. I don't care. I don't care about Islam. He's fine. I just like Charles. He's my favorite fighter. So sorry, Islam, you lose this one. So this is gonna be a good card. Definitely check us out on Saturday, 4:30. Is it 4:30? No, 4:30 Eastern time, right? On Saturday, we're gonna do our live show.
4:30 to 6:30, and then we'll be on Brady's at 3.
Yeah, we'll be on Brady's before Eastern. That 3 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely check us out on both of those on Saturday. Hope everybody does good on their bets. Johnny is delusional. Oh, come on, man. I ain't delusional yet. I'm only 4 beers in. That's it. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Cody, before we take off here?
No, just go check out Mushroom MMA. I believe his show comes up here at 10 o'clock. His live show. I think Patrick said Patrick's
doing at 10 o'clock. So in an hour.
Oh, 10 Central.
10 Central. Sorry, 11 Eastern time. So definitely check out his After Mushrooms show for sure.
Yep. And other than that, man, now I'm gonna get my 4th winning week, and I'm gonna hit my 9th out of 10 winning week. I've hit 8 out of 9, so that's pretty much 2 months of winning straight. I mean, I don't even like to brag, but I'm gonna do it a little bit here. Go check out my stuff on Twitter, Instagram if you want to get my bets throughout the week, and if you want to get my early bets and you want to get Lima at minus 120 and Matt Semelsberger at minus 140. I got my Patreon where I put out all my early information. I put out my DraftKings lineups, my 10 best bets in order of confidence. So you get extra bets, get all my extra content. It's there. And then my Layer Cake Discord is free. Go check out my last video. Hit the Discord link, man. Go in there and have a good time. There's a couple hundred people in there having a good time now. So appreciate everybody that comes out and talks with us, man. Bunny Hunter coming out all the time. SK, Carlos, Dixon Cider, everybody, man. AJ using his girlfriend's phone, all that. We appreciate all you guys. Daz, everybody I missed. Stuff. I'm sorry, John Newquist coming in with the donations every single week. Love that, dude. So appreciate all you guys, man.
Definitely appreciate everybody coming out as always, each and every week. We always hit you up. We let you know. We know we appreciate it. We want to talk to you as much as we can. This is the best interactive UFC chat in the business each and every week.
We love you.
No one else can beat us. I'll tell you that. Take care, guys. We'll see you Saturday. Definitely come by. It's going to be on Blood Money MMA Bets YouTube channel this time. So we have 2 special guests. Definitely come on. Come on, man.
See you
Go
guys.
Charles. See you guys later.
Go, yeah.